Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Oh gosh, my camera. Hold on, I can fix this. I forgot to set my camera up, guys. I just completely, my brain said no. My brain said, who needs a camera? There we go. Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna try to do a thing, which might freeze my camera and make me have to reset it again, but it seems like it's being nice. Oh no. Yes, that's exactly what I thought would happen. Hold on. We're trying it again. Let's go! Hey gamers, welcome to the Philo Grant stream. All of our favorite place to be. I'm very excited today. I'm very, very, very excited today for what's going on. We are inviting a new member to the Philo SMP, and we haven't had many, but we are inviting a new member. Very excited. Also, I'm wearing my new Wilbur Soot merch that came in the mail with the cool little rainbow, and I really like I like it. I think it looks cool. But how's everybody doing today? Shattered Soul, how are you doing? Maz, of course, how are you doing today? It's good to see you in chat. Izzy Tizzy, I hope you are doing well. Also, Izzy, how are... Oh gosh, I can hear a zombie. Hold on, I'm like logged into Minecraft. Okay, good, I am safe. I'm just gonna get out of there real quick. I could hear a zombie and I was afraid. Izzy Tizzy, how are the captions? How are you liking the captions? Do they work really well? I'm good. Working on some digital art and music. Ooh, very cool. That is very cool. Digital art. Art is never something that I expect I will ever be able to do. And you know, I've come to terms with that. But I have mad respect for artists. I think it's an incredible skill. Keep at it. Like, I love those things where it's like, this is me 1 year ago, this is me now, and it's like totally different. I think that's really cool. You can do it. Goodness, I don't know. This is its own form of art, you know? Anything is art. Exactly. Exactly. Well, you know how things go here. We're gonna get some G Fuel first, of course. Gonna get some G Fuel in my thing. We are using the juice, which was Skylar Jordan recommended, and it is quite good. I think next though I want to try a peach flavor. I've heard those are very good, but let's get that right in there. You can barely see it. You can barely see it, but it's happening. It's kind of a lot. It feels like a lot. Oh well. Well, we're going for it today. I took a small nap after work. Guys, work was so like hard. It was hard. Work was hard today. I'll say it. It's hard for me to say that, but work was hard today. It was so busy. There was two of us in the little coffee shop that I work at, and it was so busy the whole time. There was a time, guys, this is kind of crazy. There was a time today that I ended up telling people that we were closing, and we ended up closing. There was a bat had gotten into the restaurant. It was like, now this is not uncommon, I'll say, because like there's a lot of old buildings in this part of town. Lots of old buildings and other businesses. Also, every now and then a bat might get in. But during the day, they usually just kind of chill somewhere. And so I just noticed a bat chilling, like on a wall, like way up by the ceiling. And I was like, maybe we should do something about this. So I kind of like told everyone, yeah, we're going to close for a little bit. And then the little landlord came over and got the bat out, but that was pretty crazy. And then we just opened back up. Everything was fine. But it's like, it was like, oh gosh, like I don't think this is okay to like have this animal in here. But all was well. But that was pretty crazy. It was a pretty eventful day at work. This is good. Super Bowl Sunday is just Black Friday. Only instead, thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Izzy Tizzy. I see it. And I actually have water with me as well. You can see that. Got some water spots on there. Maybe I need to clean this thing, but got some water here. Very good. Thank you. Super Bowl Sunday is just Black Friday. Only said you have to fight Buffalo Wing Sauce Beer influenced super fans Only thing you hear once those stores open on Sunday is the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. The wing-induced men line up as if they're playing football against the retail worker 49ers. They yell, "Hike!" The only problem is they never throw a ball or even have one. So they're just tackling poor retail workers, running for their lives, defending themselves by throwing bags of frozen peas and Cheetos to distract them. I've had similar experiences with those Super Bowl, like Ooga Booga Super Bowl. And they just go crazy, throwing food. They throw food. They're yelling. Yeah, it's crazy. I have a question for those of you overseas. Is the Super Bowl even a deal overseas? Like, for example, I know some people are in here from Canada, from Australia, probably from Europe as well. I've met a few. Is the Super Bowl even a thing there, or is it just like pretty much an American event? I'm not following it really this year. Usually I have an idea of like what's happening. This year I don't. I just don't. Also, I couldn't rewatch the past stream. Could you give a little review of the SMP and what's going on, or was going to be? Lost my Discord account and haven't had time to create another one, so I've only been imagining what's gonna happen here. Yeah, Izzy Tizzy, I'll give you a rundown. Also, hello, JCV, Jaden, how are you doing today? Super Bowl is a big thing here. Okay, and where's that, Jaden? You're Australia, right? Or am I misremembering? But yeah, the Philo SMP, so far, we've just invited some people we know, some people from the Paper Dungeon, which is the D&D stream that I am a part of, and then also a few little streamers here and there, someone named Ryan, someone named Maz, someone named It's Plu. Maz and It's Plu are the current mods of the thing, but currently we are kind of in a construction phase. The idea behind this SMP is it's just going to be a place where creators that I'm familiar with, that I end up inviting at some point, can get on at any time, play together, collab, but also get the chance to play with me on stream and vice versa. That's really the idea behind it. I needed a place to play with other creators, and I didn't have that place. So I was like, why not just have my own spot? So it won't be lore heavy or anything crazy early on, and eventually I'll have an application for other creators that I'm familiar with. Eventually there will be an application as well, but for now it's just in the construction phase, so we're just having people that I know very well. I know Spaff from the Paper Dungeon community. Spaff is great, and that is who we will be inviting on today. And yes, we do love Plu. And all creators, we do. We really do. In Australia, okay, Super Bowl is a big thing in Australia. Very cool. That's something I did not know. Well, I don't know if Spaff is watching the stream. However, I will message Spaff right now. Ready for you to VC with me whenever. Give me the green light, and I'll call you. Oh, you are here. Okay. Hey, Spaff. Spaff, I'm very excited to play with you today. I'm excited. Every time we talk, you make me laugh. I'm terrified and I'm excited. We're going to make this happen today. We're going to make this happen. It's going to be a great, great time. Turn the music down a little bit. We will have to do a little audio checks. You guys know the drill. This wouldn't be a Philo Grant stream without checking the audio every 5 minutes. Oh, Spaff sent me a message. Ready whenever you are. We are calling. My call is currently going through. Oh my gosh, hold on. He won't be able to hear me. I have to change my voice. Input device, I'm changing it. Output device, I'm changing it. Okay. Can you hear me? Oh my goodness, can I hear you is the question. I need to double check my output device here. Go ahead and try again. Try to talk again.
I'm talking again?
Yes! I got it.
Let's go.
I got it. Also, I'm gonna change something real quick. How are you today, man?
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing? I've been listening to you, but I'm tired. It's been a long week.
Oh, honestly, I feel that. It has been a long week. And you know, how was your day today? Was it a long day, or has it just been the week that's been long?
Yeah, it was a little bit of a long day. I usually wake up on the weekends around, like 2, 4 p.m., but today it was a brisk 9 a.m., so I got to have coffee with my girlfriend and some of her friends. And
a brisk 9 a.m.
all day.
Man, but coffee sounds great. I mean, you can't go wrong with coffee. And it's good to hear that you're getting some socializing in there amidst all of the hard work that you do. I imagine that when you work, you just like, it's as if you're on a railroad. I imagine you just really go 100%, 110%, and you never stop with smoke coming out of your ears. That's what I
Yeah, that's
picture.
pretty much exactly what it's like. I actually usually describe it as like diving down to the bottom of the ocean because I have to like full focus my train of thought. And if anybody distracts me, because I do programming, I have to like
Right.
come up to the top and then I can't really start back up in my momentum until I dive all the way back down. So it's like a constant train.
Okay, well, that is good to hear. I got a couple chats I'm gonna read real quick, and then we'll jump into Minecraft. Um, Izzy Tizzy, also the road trip was hell. I was eating KFC while going on a high-low part of the road where you had to go slow to basically not go away flying. And my dad doesn't know the word slow. My grandparents got married today. Wow, congratulations. Everything did go perfect. How are you, by the way? Thank you for asking. Well, it's great to hear that your grandparents got married, and I'm sorry the road trip sucked, but KFC is cool, so that is a good thing. My name stuffed it up. Oh, that is cool. Whatever you just did, Jaden. It looks like Minecraft there. Spaff, do you have anything to say to Izzy Tizzy about their married grandparents? Would you like to say any congratulations? Nothing, eh? Oh shoot, is my Discord crashing? It might be me. It might be me. Let's.
Oh my goodness. I muted my mic because I had to burp and I forgot to unmute it after I did.
It's okay.
Congratulations. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Apologies.
It was so funny. I was like, congratulate the happy couple. Just silence. That was awesome. It was a Minecraft dirt block. I very much like it, actually. I very much like it. Alrighty. Well, Spaff, I will send you the IP real quick. And I'll keep playing my music that left my ears. I'm really excited too. There's a lot of fun things about this SMP that you are going to experience today. Alright, so the IP has been sent. All you have to do is plug it into Minecraft. Do the fancy stuff. How much Minecraft have you played, by the way, Spaff?
Oh man, dude. I'm 25, so I'm elderly, you know. So
Yeah.
I played Minecraft.
That is pretty old.
The moment that it hit Xbox, like that it got a console release. So I've been playing for quite a long time.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I started playing back when you could still stand on sugarcane, if that just is a
Oh
little bit of
my-
an indicator.
I literally, like, I'm trying to imagine what standing on sugarcane would be like, but I just can't. I've never ever conceived what standing on sugarcane would ever be like. That's crazy.
Grown stairs.
Okay. Yeah, I think that helps.
Join.
I think that helps. Also, what's a floppy disk, Spaff?
Oh gosh, man, I haven't used one of those since I learned how to type in elementary school.
I've never heard of them, actually.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious.
Oh, okay.
No, I remember floppy disk. No, I was around for the big old computers and all that stuff, floppy disks, even before smartphones, believe it or not.
They're called floppy disks because even though the object is solid, the little magnetic disk on the inside is what's floppy.
Is that right?
Yeah,
you are like a computer tech guy. That's like what you do.
Yeah, I am.
That's really cool, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think it's a very neat field. Do you want to? How do you feel about esports? Do you want to do esports, or is that a completely different thing? I'm assuming.
So funny you'd actually ask me that. I was very, very into just esports as a whole in college, and I actually coached a amateur League of Legends team for a little bit. Dude, I was so into League. I was like good enough to know that I sucked, if that makes sense. I peaked plat
I see what you're saying.
99 LP, 2 and 3 in my placements.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but it sounds impressive.
I was as close as you could possibly be to diamond without getting it, and that's usually where people start to take you seriously.
Wow, that's crazy. Before we hop in real quick, I'm in the game, but before we hop in, Spaff, first of all, everybody welcome Spaff to the SMP. It's gonna happen. I'm excited. There's gonna be fireworks. You might not be able to see them, but I promise they're happening. And also, Spaff here plays League of Legends, right? On your channel?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to shout out or say of like what you do before we get going here for the people watching?
Yeah, sure. I used to play a ton of League. Nowadays I usually just play TFT. or single player games, or every once in a while my chat will make me play a horror game, which is
Mm.
usually more on the comedy side for them and the nerve-wracking side for me.
I can't tell if this is fun side for you.
No, not at all. I am a child when it comes to horror games. I never played them growing up, and there's definitely some very embarrassing clips of me playing Outlast the first time my chat made me do it. But yeah, I'm transitioning.
I would love to see that.
Games.
Okay, that's very cool. Yeah, well, I've popped in a few times while you're live, and it's always a great time. It's always a great time. You have a great atmosphere there. Alrighty, people. So follow Spaff. If you want to get the link, hit !friends, and it's IE, right? Spaff, FRIENDS.
Yes, and
Okay.
I know that for sure because I spelled it wrong once in front of my class in 8th grade, and I got made fun of for the entire year, saying that I don't have friends because I can't spell friends.
Gosh,
So,
it's
yeah,
a
you're
core
correct.
memory. It's a core memory for you. Okay, that's actually very useful because I always forget too. I always have to like go back and retype it. Well, I am ready for you. I've spawned in my little house. I'm going to the little community house. I see you have joined the game. Everybody, welcome Spaff. I'm gonna say in chat, welcome Spaff. It looks like DJ, Maz, and you are on. You are currently in the slums of the mangrove swamp. So this is a bit of a tradition. I'm going to help you get to spawn from the slums. What are you seeing, Spaff? Explain it to me.
I see you.
That genuinely kind of startled me. I was like, what is going on?
I spawned way
you
up on that tree up there.
Oh, perfect. You were one of the lucky few. You're one of your skin, if I may, can I just do a little spin for me? Do a
Get
little,
up on this lily pad
yeah,
over
do a
here.
little spin for me, Spaff. Wow.
Staying stylish.
Kind of
man.
drippy. I'm not gonna lie. You look great. You look great.
Thank you. Oh, I love the neutral colors.
Here, let me do a little spin for you
It's
as
the
well.
beanie, dude, iconic.
It's the iconic beanie. And this was actually done by Plu, who's a mod on this server. Yeah, Plu's great. You'll probably meet Plu at some point if you're playing on the server again. But yeah, Plu's the best. Look who that is.
We got someone lurking in the weeds.
We do have someone lurking in
God.
the weeds. That's pretty much what he does here. He doesn't do much else. He just kind of. I'm just kidding. He's been. Oh, look what he dropped for you. It's Pac-Man, or fortune
Two
cookies.
Pac-Mans. 16 Pac-Mans. Thank you, Matt.
Let's go. What does it say actually? I know what they are, but I want to hear you say it.
The pumpkin pies?
The pumpkin pies.
The pumpkin pies.
All right, so let me show you where we're going. This is the way to spawn. It is still in construction. Disclaimer: this is not the final product. However, it's looking pretty good. So this is the little community house up here. Inside, we will find everything you need to get started. So just follow me. Just follow me. Here we are.
I love it. Who's this little fella?
This little fella is Plu's puppy. This is Plu's pup. Plu found him, got him with one bone, believe it or not.
That's incredibly lucky.
Pretty amazing, yeah. But in here is pretty much everything you need. There's not really anything yet. So we can go up here though. We can go up here if we want.
Oh, this is beautiful. What a view.
Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, there's quite a few things in the works, as you can see. We have a nether portal. That little frog, we call him Helltoad. He lives there indefinitely. He has not moved. He just lives on top of the nether portal. We have a couple houses. DJ's house is this way. We have a farm down here, some animals, as you can see. My house is over here. I'll go ahead and take you to my house real quick. Maybe I can give you a few items to help you out on your starting adventures. Well, pretty much what I'm thinking today is, if you'd like, we can find a little spot for you to shack up, to find a little spot to build a little shack, maybe. Get some trees. Yeah, do the typical stuff. Would you like some iron, is the question.
Only if you have some to spare.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of just, doing it from scratch.
You know what? That's why I asked, because in fact, I like doing it from scratch as well. It's one of my favorite things to do. Shonex, hi, are you giving a tour? I am giving a tour of sorts to Spaff right now. It looks like today we are going to attempt to find all of the starting materials from scratch. Looks like we're going to just start out. How about I just follow you around, Spaff, and then I will just help where you need it, I guess. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. Just finding some wood, you know, the typical stuff.
Is there a direction you'd like me to harvest from?
Not in particular. We have some cool spruce over here, but of course you could get jungle or any of these little oak doodads. This place will look very different in probably a course of a few months.
Let's daddle off this way.
I like the idea of wandering, you know, bit of a wanderer.
Yeah, whenever I join a new world, I kind of just like to stroll for a little bit and just kind of get a lay of the land. And, oh, look, a kitty cat.
Yeah, you know what? I honestly, things just happen here, and I don't know about them. This little kitty cat apparently just kind of showed up. My suspicion is it is Plu. Also, Shonex in chat thinks you have some very cool glasses.
Oh, thank you. They're
Yeah.
Gucci.
Are they really? Wait, let me get a closer look here.
Take a peek.
Wow. The color is just amazing.
The blue leather jacket,
Yeah.
the purple tank top, the white leather jeans.
You're actually cool, man. Anybody ever told you that? You're actually like cool.
Actually, just you, and that's why I like
Really?
hanging around you.
Oh,
man.
okay, cool. Well, that's good to know. This apparently is DJ's moss shop. He built this and it has moss. If you look in that barrel, there's a lot of moss there. And as you can see from the signs, if you have a diamond, you could get 2 stacks of moss if you get a diamond mass.
Time to speed run some diamonds.
Yeah, gotta get some moss. DJ's house is actually that way. And then, yeah, it looks like it's getting to be nighttime. Do you want to crash at DJ's place real quick?
Oh, I'd love to.
All right, let's run over to DJ's. You can kind of see it peeking over the trees over there.
So I know.
Wait,
oh, yeah.
what?
Oh, sweet.
So you know the F5 thing where you can change the like how you can see things, the perspective? Yeah. That tricks me out every time. I'm trying to get good at it, but my goodness, it is still a journey. I feel like a new gamer, Spaff. I'm new to so many games, and Minecraft I've been playing for a while, but still. This is DJ's house. I'm very impressed and surprised. Honestly.
It all looks so aesthetic. All the
I
houses.
know. He moved his bed. His bed is gone.
Oh,
I wonder if it's up here. Let's go take a peek.
a mystery.
Nothing. Nothing. Maybe he's working on some project. Oh, look at that sunset.
That's what I was about ready to say, man. You said nothing, but I see something.
That's amazing. You know what's?
How lucky that
You
we
know,
get to share
the
this
sunset
moment
is
on the first
beautiful.
time here.
The sunset is beautiful, but not as beautiful as you.
Stop it, you. I'm blushing.
All right. Oh, someone's
Oh, I guess
sleeping. Only 2 people need to sleep. That's actually a new feature. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna disconnect real quick. Don't freak out. I'm just leaving for a moment. Let me know when it is daytime.
It's daytime. It happened the moment you left.
Wow. Okay, cool. All right, this rooster I threw against the ground, and then it spawned a baby chicken, and now DJ's kept this rooster. So this is basically my son. So treat him nicely.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. You kind of said that. You kind of said that in a way that makes me
Nah, I don't know
wonder.
what you're talking about. Let's go find some wood.
Okay. We'll find some wood first. Shonex so smooth. Yeah. Spaff is smooth. Spaff's pretty smooth.
Thank you.
Yeah. But tell me about your League of Legends playing. Like, I know nothing about League of Legends. I know the word gank. Is that a different game or is that League of Legends?
Oh, that's League of Legends.
Hey, okay. I know a word.
Man, explaining League from the ground up is quite a task. But,
Okay.
It's like it's a 5v5 game. Have you ever watched a game of League before?
I've seen small bits of gameplay. What's like the objective? Is it similar to tower defense? Is it kind of like Smite? Like what's the closest copy of the thing?
Very similar to Smite. It's like a top-down Smite.
Okay, awesome. I have played Smite like twice, or maybe even just once. Maybe even just one.
It's virtually the same game.
We found
I
Maz's house.
Oh,
sorry to interrupt you, but this is where Maz lives currently.
Can I jump down there, or will I?
You might die, but you can give it a shot if you feel.
Oh.
All right, you made it.
Through.
Good work. Welcome in, Dragon Fume. OMG Spaff plays League. Bet. Philo, it's a chaotic MOBA if you ever want to try it. I think Heroes of the Storm is similar-ish. Chaotic MOBA, would you agree, Spaff, with that description of League?
Yeah, Hero of the Storm, Smite, and Dota, they're all pretty much in the same vein of games. Smite's, I would argue, the most unique of the four because it's third person. The other three are like really, really similar games. Okay,
that sounds good. And the other games, it's like super grindy. How long is a typical match?
Oh, God, man. I've played some. It varies every season. They'll make updates that'll kind of like change the way the game paces. But I've played some. Also, how do you get out of here?
Yeah, that's a good question. For the most part, I think it starts with hoping that you'll find the way out. And then, yeah, there you go. You did it. Looks like you believed.
So elegant. I love it. Great work, Maz.
Yeah, Maz, okay, we're just scratching the surface of the kind of stuff Maz has pulled off here today. He is honestly a freak of nature to the server so far. Yeah, I'd enjoy attempting League someday, but the thing with games like that I feel is there's so like unlimited knowledge, there's unlimited knowledge to gain to get better at the thing. And so it's hard to like even though it's a very different game, Valorant is very intimidating to me because the amount of like familiarity that's required to get remotely good is like so big. Also, do you need food, big man?
No, I'm good. I mean,
are you sure?
16 pumpkin pies.
That is true. You got lots of pumpkin pies.
Yo, I'm loving this little netherrack pathway.
Yeah, I actually haven't been this way. Let's keep going.
I saw this little netherrack block up on the tree and I wanted to come towards it. Oh my God, somebody's made it all the way across the jungle.
There's so many more. So many more.
Beautiful. Oh, but you asked me how long a game normally
takes.
Oh
yeah, I did.
League games that have gone 14 minutes if you're winning really, really hard, and I've played some. One I can distinctly remember I played that went 89 minutes in
89
college.
Minutes?
Yeah, it's
that's like 1.5 hours.
Time. There's no countdown timer on when it ends. It's just whenever one team can like destroy this structure in the other team's base. So if you keep finding yourselves like evenly matched every time the two teams fight, it just goes on forever and ever and ever.
So what percentage of games would you say are fun? The games the games of League that you play, what percentage of them would you say are fun, Spaff? Like
absolutely 0%.
Not one.
Never played a game of League that I finished and was like, oh, that was absolutely worth my time.
A bit of is it kind of like a masochistic kind of thing where it's like, this is maybe the worst thing I've ever done, but also I just have to do it.
It's exactly that. Okay. It's exactly that. Yeah. Some of my friends still play it like every day, and I'll be sitting in Discord with them, and they'll just sound so angry, and I'm like, "Are you guys having fun?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, best time of my life."
But they'll be like audibly angry.
Yes, exactly.
That's amazing. How's stream been so far, Dragon Fume? Stream has been great. Yeah, Spaff has been great company. Pretty much right now, Spaff has selected to brave the wilderness, quote unquote, on his own. Have you seen the episode of The Office where Michael Scott tries to go to the forest and Dwight follows him without telling Michael Scott? That's similar to this situation. Spaff is Michael. He's running into the wilderness alone, trying to start from scratch, and I'm just kind of observing, making sure that nothing goes wrong, similar to a parent watching a toddler.
Oh. Half a heart, baby. Not even close.
Hey, you basically made it. You were like within one block. That counts.
I realized I was gonna hit the ground and not the water down, and I just went dead silent because I was like, "This is gonna be the silliest thing ever."
Yeah. No, it was good. I saw the whole thing.
This is perfect, man.
Don't worry, I will save you. Do you want me to save you?
Oh, is there an enemy?
It's just a zombie.
I got it. Check this out.
Oh, you got a sword? Oh no, that's a stick, isn't it?
Nah, dude, a stick's all you need these days.
Well said. Oh, let me just get out of your way here. Sorry.
Genius, Spaff, LOL.
Wow, the gameplay.
Easiest game
Very
of my
cool.
life.
It's
I'm a
actually
monster
okay.
hunter, baby.
You know what? I kind of want to hear more about. I kind of want to hear more about you, like basically leading an esports team of League. I have been now, thanks to like Moist Esports and like seeing some of what Charlie, like Moist Critical, is doing. I followed that a little bit, but prior to that, esports was just kind of like an enigma to me, like something that I just wasn't very familiar with, but I knew existed. And I now, after like being more familiar with it, I'd love to see esports become a more like profitable and like mainstream thing. I think it's really cool. So do you share some of that like affinity for esports now, or was it mostly just for like college fun? You know what I'm saying?
A little bit of both. I mean, it's definitely something that I'll kind of always care about, since, you know, I did participate in it for a little bit, but my dad and my brother were always like just really, really into sports in general.
Is that right?
And so like I had that background knowledge of like, if you can call it that, of like, you know, coaching, how sports, you know, operated, like kind of like the more media centric scene of a lot of stuff like that. And so it was cool when I got to college, because I went to Purdue. Purdue had really, really in-depth esports situation. That was kind of like how I got more interested in that stuff. And they like had scholarships for it, and I got to like kind of very lightly work with the team here and there. And I got to meet a lot of the players, and that was actually how I ended up meeting the guy that helped me get set up with the team. That I did for one season, and like I wasn't the best coach, but it was fun doing the experience. I know that you're not super in the league scene, but if you've ever heard of Upsurge, which is like a kind of like an amateur league thing, I did shoutcasting for them for a while.
You did? Oh my goodness! Could you give? Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna come over here real quick. I'm gonna mine this magma down here. I want you to shoutcast. Could you do that for me?
Well, see, now I'm gonna disappoint you because the shoutcasting I did wasn't the fast, exciting stuff.
Okay.
It was...
Just do whatever you did. Just do whatever you did. I'm gonna feel like I am a pro esports gamer. Okay.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Ready? Here we go.
Diving. I can't see you anymore. I stared you take damage.
So far, so good. Wait, there's more.
Jesus, man.
I got it. Good stuff, man.
Sorry, dude. I don't know a lot about Minecraft. Now, had that been a League of Legends team fight, I could have given you a lot more
It's cool.
Hey,
man.
Sorry to drop the ball.
No,
now.
honestly, my experience was heightened.
Quick question.
You probably.
What difficulty is this world on?
It is on easy right now. We're gonna change it to normal.
Oh, easy. Oh, whoa.
Are you okay?
Yeah, did they change that?
So if a creeper is in water, it won't do blast damage, which wasn't entirely true because I think I hit it and then it was like out of the water enough from the knockback to hurt me. But you look great.
Oh, thank you.
But,
my one heart would beg to differ. But,
is that? Do you need food?
No, I'm down to 12 pies.
Okay. Because you just got it. I haven't seen you eat a pie one time. I don't think.
I'm a stealth eater, man. I don't like it when
Is that
people
right?
watch me eat.
Oh, okay. Well, just let me know if you need to regen, and I'll look away.
Little hobby of mine. I'm big into cooking and food. So, Grant,
really?
What kind of food do you like, man? Like, if money was not a problem and you could be anywhere you wanted to be, what's your go-to place to eat? Like, what's your favorite meal?
That's such a good question, and honestly, I think I might have a controversial answer. Is that okay?
Dude, there's no controversy when it comes to food. All food is accepted here with Spaff.
I actually really like that sentiment. I'd say, just honestly, in general, if money was not an object, I would just be eating high-end seafood, like all the time.
Oh, dude, that's not controversial at all.
That's a great answer. Like surf and turf stuff, like. Do you know what the restaurant Ruth's Chris is?
As a matter of fact, my girlfriend used to work for them. So, yeah, I've been.
Whatever. So I have a small tale for you. I have a small. Oh wait, let me say for chat real quick. What I'm talking about here. Ruth's Chris is like bougie. The word bougie.
Yeah.
This is like above bougie. This is a place that like very wealthy people go to dine. In fact, celebrities as well. When I was in Louisville, I had met a guy who was a wealthy investor who we just kind of hit it off. I didn't know he was an investor. And then he was like, "You want to get dinner sometime?" And I was like, "Yeah." He gives me the address. It's Ruth's Chris at the top of a skyscraper. Like, and he just treated me for a free, like, 5-course meal. It was the most fancy. Oh, gosh. I will protect you from the witch, because that is bad news. Yeah, and a creeper. I'm okay. Watch out for the skeleton. Ah!
Oh yeah, I heard they made these things like terrorists nowadays.
They
Don't be, like, way more
basically, that's
damaging.
basically what they are. Yeah. Should you? I'm sorry to baby you. I hope you don't. I hope you're not.
No, you're okay, man. I'll never complain about some extra help.
Okay, good. I was just making sure that you were well fed here, because that's pretty important in this game.
That's one thing to know about me, man. I'm always well fed. No,
Is that
but
right?
she used to work for Ruth's Chris, not like in the restaurant itself. She worked in their like corporate department, but their corporate office was right above watermelons, right above a corporate baby zombie.
Oh no, I hate these guys. Gah! Gah!
Why is it so hard to hit, man? This is why I can't play fast-paced games anymore these days.
This is like an FPS basically. I'm actually low. I need to eat right now.
It's my turn to save you, Grant.
Thank you. This
Hold
is
on.
actually dangerous right now. I have a bed on my person.
Do you want to sleep?
That might be a good idea. How many people are on the server? Okay, let's find a hole. Here's a hole, kind of. Ready? Yeah. So she lived in, or didn't live, she worked in an office, you said? That was like connected to Ruth's Chris, basically?
Yeah, it was right above it, and so like every day for lunch, they would just go downstairs and the company would pay for her meal. So she got to eat Ruth's Chris like every day.
That's actually crazy. Also, the steakhouse? Yes, Ruth's Chris, the steakhouse. Only here for a moment. Knights of Silvermoon, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Literally, we're talking about basically dinner of sorts. Like, we're talking about food. So, good timing, I guess. Hope you enjoy your meal. I wanted to say hello, Cupcake. Oh, well, that's awfully sweet. Well, hello. Thanks for stopping by again. Exclamation point, friends, FRIENDS, right, Spaff?
Yes.
Yes. Exclamation point, friends, to see Spaff's little channel link. He's cool. He plays League. I think you'd like him. But yeah, Ruth's Chris is interesting.
League.
Oh, food. Look, you can get melons from these. I got him.
Oh man, one shot him.
Sharpness 1. I also realized I didn't have my armor on. No wonder I was taking so much damage. I was wondering. I was like, this is a lot harder than I remember.
I thought you were just slumming it with old Spaff because I don't have any yet.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I am trying to do that actually. I'm trying to be more personable, like a good host would be.
Dude, pumpkins and melons right next to each other?
Wow. And you know what I admire about you? You
What's
walked
that, man?
right past the animals. You didn't even think about killing them. But hey, there's a sheep. You can make a bed out of that.
Don't worry. I thought about killing them. I was just making sure I got the other resources first.
Yeah. But yeah, Ruth's Chris is interesting. But the point of bringing up Ruth's Chris in that story of just meeting the guy who took me out to dinner twice, by the way, like just for free, which was completely unexpected. And it was a nice, I was like totally underdressed. I brought like a little backpack. The waiter knew the Manning family, like Peyton Manning and Eli Manning and their family. Like they just went,
dude.
Yeah, it was like insane.
You're high rolling.
Like there were big windows at the top of the skyscraper at night looking over Louisville, Kentucky. It was like the craziest thing. Apparently that's like people with money do that kind of thing. And it's like, who'da thunk? But I like mac and cheese, honestly. Mac and cheese is just, or Taco Bell, like honestly, there are days where I'd totally take Taco Bell over Ruth's Chris. That's just being real.
Dude, I'm the same way, man. So
Yeah.
I didn't work through college because I did computer science, and as much as I would have liked to have money, I was too busy with homework and being depressed to
Oh,
be able to function with a job as well.
The typical
So
college experience.
it was lovely. So I ate a lot of McDonald's, and so my
Yes,
go-to
sir.
meal almost every single day for lunch, because being in CS, had a lot of math classes, and the math building at Purdue is right next to a McDonald's, so I would eat there a lot.
It's like a beautiful tragedy, low key. Like it's amazing. Yeah, it is a bee.
Do these things?
Did you hear that? Did you see that? He just went in there. I wouldn't recommend hurting the hive, but if you want to, you. Whoa.
Oh, that makes a little pop
yeah,
noise.
it kinda does.
These things are adorable.
They're also vicious.
What agitates them?
Like if you deal damage, it doesn't like it. Or like if you break their hive, there will be like 2 or 3 bees that might pop out, I think. And that's never a good sign.
Oh, look at this little buggy.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh.
What's that attack
That's
range,
a pretty.
bro?
I've actually never seen that like that.
How did he do that?
Do you want to go down here? You want to try to find some iron, maybe?
Oh yeah, I would absolutely love to.
Okay.
I used all my torches and forgot to grab them.
That's
when we
okay.
went through that underground
I
place.
will help you.
You know, I probably
Nice
should use my sword,
work.
not my axe, to hit this thing.
Axes do more damage, but swords attack faster. Hey, watch it.
Yeah,
Hey!
I gotta step back. Oh. Oh.
Oh, snap. It's okay. It's okay. I can actually TP you back right where we are.
No. Splendid.
Yeah. Maz, no. Hey, the first death. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you.
Put it on a plaque.
I'm really happy for you. Put it on a plaque. Oh, Maz helped. Thank you, Maz. Thank you, Mazzy. I think I grabbed a couple of your things. Do you have some seeds, probably? Some sugar cane. Wait, was that yours? Sugar? Wait, that probably wasn't yours. Here's some wool.
I did have some wood, though.
You did. Jungle planks, perhaps?
I think so.
Do you want more logs, or do you want no help at all?
No help.
No help? Okay. Okay.
But
You didn't have sugar, just to be clear?
oh, I did have a crafting table.
Oh, I got it. I got it. There you go.
And there's iron right here.
Wow, you are honestly cruising right now.
I thought I saw some a little deeper too, but I could have been wrong. Oh wait, that was deeper, wasn't it?
It was
Whoops.
deeper. It was deeper. So Knights of Silver Moon in chat does. I've reacted to some of their stuff. They do like Jedi, like saber choreography and stuff.
Oh, that's sweet.
And they're like really good. They just said they've been at a con all day doing Jedi stuff. He said I'll put the videos in the Discord later. Very cool. I'll absolutely check that out, Knights. That is honestly we reacted to a little video, and it was like highly produced, highly choreographed. Like the music was made for the video. It was like kind of crazy actually. So we got kind of a celebrity in chat, in a way.
Dude, you're going up in the world, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Knights for sure. You know what, Knights? Someday, maybe, I would totally do a video where I learn Jedi stuff. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
You can swim faster now.
Yes. Oh my goodness. You were really playing a long time ago, weren't you, buddy?
See, I've played every once in a while when like new patches with cool features would drop, and I've actually played probably like a dozen times since this feature.
Okay. But it's still, it's still surprising. It's still surprising. It's like when you get a new haircut and every time you look in the mirror for the next like month, you're like, this is strange.
Dude, I feel you on that one. I do try to make sure I keep up appearances, but I do tend to go a pretty long time in between haircuts just because my hair doesn't grow super fast.
Is that right?
And so like it'll be so long before I need one that it'll like I won't notice until it's really out of control that I need a haircut. But
yeah, I get that.
You've seen what I look like, but I used to have hair down to my shoulders. I used to have.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, dude. Back in middle school.
Oh, nice.
That was when the Jonas Brothers were big.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Oh yeah, that was the stuff. Was that a big inspiration for the longer hair, the Jonas Brothers?
Unintentionally. It was more that I was just lazy, but I played it off as the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. No, I get it. Like, for a while, I was just doing delivery as a job, and I didn't really have any other reason to ever look presentable. And so I did the same thing. I just, like, kind of grew out my hair, you know. It's like I didn't really care what kind of clothes I wore. I was just... Oh, here, I took some of your wool.
Thank you, because that actually is going to make my first bed.
No way.
Here
This
it
is
comes.
exciting. This is an exciting moment. Oh, a little pig. He wants in on the action.
Oh,
Respawn point set, baby.
Beautiful.
Good job.
now
You're
I'm gonna break
yeah,
it.
now it's gone. It's okay. I'll be your respawn point. But yeah,
Alright.
I mean, I think you're. I'm sure your hair looks great. Is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
thank you, man. Thank you. I just got my eyebrows done a few days ago.
Is that really?
Yeah.
What was
I
that
do.
experience like? I've never done that before.
You know, so it's kind of interesting, not really. I have relatively thicker eyebrows, and oh, dude, boat.
You found you found a sunken ship. This is actually
awesome.
huge. You could. Oh my gosh.
seconds grace, dude,
Oh
I'm
my
fast.
gosh. Spaff, you're actually cracked at Minecraft? What is happening? Actually cracked at Minecraft?
Oh, look, Maz knows it. Yeah, dude, it's the Demacia Vice Garen skin is what my my skin is on Minecraft.
Are you for real?
Yeah, it's a League of Legends guy. Oh wait, the chest.
Yeah,
is
I was totally playing it up. I had no clue who that was. I was like, no way.
I'll send you the splash art later.
Please
so you can
do.
see it, but it's
Oh, there's nothing in this chest. You kind of got robbed
back here,
there.
though. It's also empty, man. I'm
What?
taking the chest.
Oh, you know
Can't have
what?
anything in these
You know
ships.
what? Someone definitely was here. Someone definitely looted this place. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out who it was. I just want to talk.
Yeah. What role did you play? Asks Maz.
Oh, so I kind of shifted between all of them, just depending on what season it was. But I never really played a lot of mid lane, only when Pike was really good mid, because he's like this really fast, really sneaky assassin character in League. And I had a lot of fun playing him because he also can play as a support, which I played a lot of in the earlier seasons. But in the last couple seasons that I played, I just mainly played top because Garen's just such a good-looking dude, and I really only want to play him.
Is that typically how you go off of which characters you play?
Oh yeah, dude. Only the best-looking characters for me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Honestly, I get it. That's a good plan.
There's no lower.
Nothing.
deck this one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
a bit of a dud, but that's okay. I mean, look at you up there.
Titanic scene.
Yeah, you look amazing. Oh, with the sunset. Wait, Screeny. Wait, look at the camera.
Oh, hold on. I gotta look. Oh, I see it.
Okay, ready? Wait, no, you don't. Wait, see where my head's pointing? There you go. Good. All right. Screeny captured. Wait. Perfect. Amazing. I got it.
Beautiful.
Oh, goodness. I'm taking so many screenshots on accident. There we go. Very nice. Good work, man.
Well, I think it's time we make something to help us with our journey.
I think you're right. Is this where you're gonna make your home? Wait,
Oh,
did I accidentally go into spectator mode somehow? I think I did. Maz, what are you doing? I think Maz was trying to get me to. Is that how they get those cool shots in Minecraft videos? Spectator mode? I've always wondered that. Like, I've wondered if they just save a special recording of the gameplay that lets you observe the world. But that seems like way too hard. You made me a boat. Man.
it's time to ride.
You're the best.
forgot
It's
you had
time
two
to
people on the boat, too.
ride. It's okay. I like having my own boat. That and a camera mod. Gotcha. Okay. Now we know. I'd love to get into making YouTube videos, Smaff. Making Minecraft
buddy
YouTube videos.
Who's
Yeah.
in college for like media production, and he's made a couple of the videos that I have on my YouTube channel.
For real.
So if you're looking into making them yourself,
Yeah.
shoot for it. If you're looking for somebody to help you, I can always connect you with him.
Is that right? Actually,
Yeah,
like low key, that would be so helpful. Even to just have somebody to bounce off, that'd be great. That'd be great. That's good to know.
Super nice guy, super fun to talk
Okay,
to.
very cool.
I'll let you know.
That's so cool. Also, like, one thing I'd love to get into are the fun, goofy little mod videos. Like, I put this insert crazy mod into Minecraft. Wait, there's a cave down there.
Oh,
For a sec,
yeah,
I thought it might have been something a little more special, but it just looks like a little cave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well,
we're good.
then we ride.
We ride.
I gotta say, I didn't expect this ocean to be as big as it was.
This is actually just an expanse of water. That's what this is. There's a geode, I think, down there.
I saw that. Oh, ocean temple. We need to not go that
Shut
direction.
up.
We need to not go that way.
Wait. I am taking a screenshot, though. Yo, Maz, are you seeing this? Maz's new home, hello? That is, dude, that's a huge find. That is a huge find.
Oh, there's some glowing octopodes down there.
Octopodes. Oh, yeah, look at them.
Octopus is actually a Greek word, not Roman. So instead of
Oh.
octopi, it's technically octopodes.
Okay.
Oh, now
Okay.
this is my kind of place.
Yes, sir. You mentioned an ice biome, right? Was that you? Maybe it wasn't you.
Did, but if somebody else did, this is mine.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now we're cooking. There's some trees over here. So that's safer. You know what you might be able to do? Give a dog a bone. Knick knack paddywhack. Give that dog a bone.
All right, here we go.
Also, Maz is
conquering
asking, what is your YouTube? Also, you might want to collect your boat. FYI.
I believe my YouTube is also spaff_LOL.
I love that name, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It's had some iterations over the years. That,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, might not be the most appropriate to say.
Oh, okay.
Spaff's been in all of them.
Okay, well that's good. At least you have a theme.
Yeah. It actually was originally my Legends name, and I have been cutting it down over the years because it was like a 15-letter phrase, and then it was like a 10-letter phrase, and then it was spaff, and then I was trying to get the name SPF just to be spoof.
Oh, that would be so good. Also, like sunscreen.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
It would be pronounced.
Watch
like
out for the creeper.
Fitting syllable. Oh.
I'm okay.
Oh
my shield broke. My shield broke. But I have a new one. Haha.
Oh, there's a wolf over yonder. Oh, there's wolves yonder.
You found wolves. Hey, you could totally get a puppy. All right, let's see. Do you have any bones? Here's one bone. Here's one bone.
Let's see.
You just feed the bone to the dog, and then there's a chance they like you.
Let's see. I got
just
two
like
of
real
these
life.
Come here, buddy.
Whoa! First try. Why are you cracked at this game? Yeah, dude, you got a friend. You gotta name him too. But you can't do until you have a name tag. But I want to know, like.
Oh, wait.
What?
The dog is cool and all, but
yeah.
I think I just saw a fox.
Is that right?
But it looked like it was blue. Are there blue foxes?
Blue. There are like tundra foxes. Oh,
it is. Look at him.
Hey, you found a tundra fox? Wait.
There he goes.
Oh my gosh, I saw him for a brief moment.
Oh, he ran to
Where
the spider.
is this guy?
What a rat.
What a rat.
Get back.
Hey. No! I'm sorry. Ah! Your dog is mad at me, I think.
Sit,
no,
boy.
he's not.
Heel.
Is he? Wait.
Heel boy. Heel boy.
Hold on. I think if I run away far enough, he forgets. Or maybe I could feed him meat.
That sounded so sad.
He's growling at me. Here. Now he likes me, I think.
All right. I'm going to tell him to stand.
Yeah, stand, boy.
All right. Be a good dog. Bad dog. All right, he's gonna sit down.
Here, I'm just gonna. He's upset. I think out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. So let me just run over here for a moment. Let me just kind of run away.
Ooh, Enderman.
Also, don't look at that.
Yeah.
I know you
I
know.
love how fast you can run on ice, man.
It is great, and you know what's even greater?
You can use boats on them too.
Put a boat down.
Yeah.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Now you're thinking with portals.
It's so hard to maneuver.
You know what the lamest addition to Minecraft was in the polar bear? Never mind, that's not the lame addition that I found from.
Are you still?
It's got a baby. It's got a cub.
He's still mad at me. What if I disconnect? Let me disconnect real quick and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
He's still mad at me. Let me try it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, buddy. Fido, are you good? We good? I think we're chill. No, we're not. Maybe he just needs to sit indefinitely.
For a bit. I'll come back for him.
Yeah. You want me to grab coordinates for you?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh, there's a little fox. All right, I seem to have lost you as well.
Oh, that's okay. I've gone deeper inland. I've made my way to the mountain. It's not really a mountain. It's like a large hill, but you know, large hill sounds so much less cool.
It really does.
Yeah, like if I was DMing a game.
Oh, hey, there you are.
I would never say large hill. I would say mountain.
You'd say mountain if you were DMing. Yeah, that's probably a good call. That's probably a good call.
Oh, as a matter of fact, speaking of DMing, I just had my 50th session with my group.
50 sessions with an at-home group?
No, well, kinda. It's online. We all know each other, but it's actually only ever been online.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we all know each other, and I actually lived with 3 of the 4 players for a little bit.
Oh, very cool.
But we just never played in person because I had everything set up on Roll20, and you know, all my notes were in OneNote, and I just had it all super organized, and we just never transitioned from, you know, the Discord game to an actual in-person game.
Right, but that's cool though. I mean, being able to play and 50 sessions online, that's quite a feat. There'd be a lot of people that'd be so happy with that.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah.
They're very kind and
oh yeah.
What's the word? I'm a DM. I should have better vocabulary. They
It's all
make
right.
me feel very appreciated.
Oh well, that's good, especially for a DM, especially to be a DM and feel appreciated. That's important. That's important. Is it all homebrew as well?
The world is, we played pretty I wouldn't use the word strict. Ooh, skeleton gonna go
Hey!
direction. Ooh, a zombie too.
I got him.
You know, I think, Grant, and this is just a hunch.
Yeah.
I think this might be where I make my home.
No way.
Right here, looking out over the tundra.
Yes. I love it. And you know what Maz will do? He will take your coordinates. Well, maybe, but probably not. Oh no, I have an arrow in my scalp, unfortunately.
Flesh wound.
I feel fine. Yeah, I feel fine, honestly.
Character.
It's gone. No, I like that idea actually a lot. And Maz will give you a nether portal. Maz will make you a nether portal so you can fast travel to spawn, believe it or not.
Would love that.
Yeah, he's such a good guy.
Yeah, I saw that nether portal when I spawned in, and it made me laugh because when I used to play Minecraft a lot, I played with one of my buddies, 2 of them actually, and they were they weren't speedrunners, but they were about as close as you could get without being that.
Okay, gotcha. Where they would just like get on and just beat the game because they want to.
Yeah, and like, so they would start up a server and they'd invite all our friends and be like, yeah, this is gonna be our new Minecraft server. And we were like, yay, yippee. And then like we'd log in 24 hours later and like Ender Dragons killed, everybody has Elytra.
Oh my gosh.
And they've got like everything automated and they're like, feel free to use this if you want. And then it was like basically a pseudo creative world at that point.
Yeah,
so
and then
like,
you're just trying to get as rich as you can at that point.
Exactly. And then it usually devolves into either like people just spreading out and building like huge houses or like you know, like a gang war in Minecraft.
A gang war, yeah, that'd be cool too. I mean, either one of those, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. But we are of the same breed, Spaff. We are of the same breed where I honestly, my favorite part of Minecraft altogether is the early game. Like just loading into the world, wandering around, getting the starting stuff, making a little shack, getting a little bed. It is the best part of the game, in my opinion.
It's so relaxing. My favorite part is
so
farming.
satisfying. Farming? You like the farming?
It's just low stress, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It is. House that overlooks the tundra, and then I'm gonna have a lush farm behind me that goes over the hill.
Just look at that view, man. Just look at the view.
It's beautiful. You can see the ice towers on your right, the ice lake on your left.
Wow. This is gonna look awesome with shaders too.
I forgot to turn my shaders on.
I also don't have shaders on. Do not mourn me. This is intentional. Fall from high place. Thank goodness he's out of here. I did the opposite of mourning. Would you mind if I made a little bench? Do you mind if I made a little bench overlooking this tundra?
Absolutely. I would be offended if you didn't.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Let's move that here.
Let me make a little shovel.
Oh man, this is it's just serene.
Great word, man. I love the word serene.
You know what word
Serene
I like?
Grace. That's a Pokemon ability. Used to play a lot of that. Actually, I played competitive Pokemon for a bit too.
You are just all over the esports field, aren't you?
Dude, I just love video games. I love
really?
video games.
What?
Man.
Okay, this is actually good. This is actually a good topic here. What do you like? What are your favorite games, like / recommendations that I play? Because I'll give a little context here. I played some games, like Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, like with a buddy of mine, like when I'd go to his house, and not until college. Thank you. My college roommate actually was the one that got me into Minecraft. We had a little server, and he also got me into like Skyrim. And so before then, I had played maybe some like Fortnite, which I enjoy still to this day. Some Fortnite, you know, some odd games here and there, maybe a little Grand Theft Auto, like just with my friends when I'd be at their places. So as far as most games and like the variety of genres, I am like kind of new to it all. And so I'm still kind of in a learning phase where like a lot of games I play, I've never played before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what would you recommend, some different fun little types of games you'd recommend I play or try? And I like story games too. And I'd love to play them on stream as well, or be shown the ropes. So what are your favorite kinds of games that you play?
So I'm kind of in a weird transitionary phase with games right now because when I was in college, I played strictly competitive games. So like I played a lot of League, I played a lot of Overwatch, I played a lot of like Pokemon VGC, so like I was playing the video game, not the card game. And I really got in the habit of only enjoying a game if I was competing against someone else.
Oh, okay.
And so a large chunk of my college years were spent playing games that were like only PvP. So if you're into stuff like that, League of Legends will definitely scratch the competitive itch. But it is a slippery slope if it is something that you intend to go down.
Is that real? So it's like you get a taste and you're hooked, and you just got to keep grinding.
Yeah, I think I described this to one of my friends the other day because someone had asked me like this exact question about like why is League addicting or something, and I think the answer I gave them was like, it's like when you try something new for the first time and you almost get it right your first try and you're like, oh, I'll get it right the next time, and then you like try it again and you're a little better but you still fail and you like get that aggravation of like, oh, I'll get it next time. But with League, it never stops. You can always get better, so it's like there's never a time where you're like, okay, I am now content and I am never going to play the game again. That never happens.
It's like the finish line keeps getting pushed forward.
That's exactly what it's like. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's like, you know who it's like?
Rank system. Say again.
Is Sisyphus the guy that pushed the boulder up the hill?
He is.
It's just a Sisyphus simulator.
Yes, that is exactly what
it is.
You
did that once? Well, you got to do it again.
Precisely. And if you play ranked, which is, you know, the only reason most people play that game, because
the clout.
You know, I messed up. These need to be one block before they're out.
Oh, man.
you always keep getting paired with people at your level, so you're never not challenged when you play the game. So not only does the finish line keep getting pushed further, but since the rank system like keeps you with people who are statistically as good as you, you're always playing with people that are doing the same that you are.
Well, that's nice. Are there many Smurfs?
Oh yeah, man. League is real
Man.
bad about Smurfs too.
Apex, I got into Apex quite a bit. Actually recently, and I'm new to PC gaming too. I got it in like May of this last year, and I only started gaming like a little while after that. And so it's pretty new to me, but apparently like first person shooters and stuff, I have a bit of a knack for them, and I was really enjoying Apex. But man, Apex, like once you load in, there are so many. It's just loaded with Smurfs, and it's like honestly, it gets easier the higher you level. Is it kind of similar with League where it's like you just can't catch a break early on?
Every once in a while, yeah. Early on, when you're like at the lower ranks, yeah, it's brutal. You're almost gonna find like a Smurf every single game because the learning curve is so steep for the game that you're more often than not gonna be playing with people who are just playing the game on new accounts, not people that are actually playing the game new.
Right.
So unless you're like playing with a friend who's getting you into the game, it is a difficult game to like feel super comfortable getting into for the first time. Like my friends got me into it, and the way that they got me into it was just by like making me play against people that were as good as them right off the bat. So I like got my ass handed to me for like 3 months before I was actually able to like, feel like I was capable enough at the game to.
Yeah, I gotcha. They were like, this is exposure therapy. We need to break into your mind and make you realize that there's no way you can win this unless you commit. That's like, and so then I imagine that just you have probably developed amazing personality traits as a result of being forced to grind in League of Legends.
Personality traits, maybe. Levels of insanity, absolutely.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's a personality trait, you know?
Yeah, no, you know what? I would agree wholeheartedly with that statement.
Yeah. So you've developed insanity from League. That's nice. That's a nice. That's a nice thought.
You don't play League without having some problem come out of it eventually.
Okay, that's fair.
But
well,
yeah, no, best
honestly,
game in the world.
From the things that I could get out of League, it's 0% chance of having fun, potential insanity, never-ending finish line, basically Sisyphus like quality of life. I'm sold. I think it sounds like a great time. I'd love to give it a shot.
That's what I'm saying. Some people hear that and they're like, "Ooh, that scares me." And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't realize I was talking to a weakling this entire time." But
oh no, I thought you might have been equal, but you are not.
If you ever want to play, let me know. But you did mention that you have an affinity for shooters. 2 points I want to make on that. One, I'll start with my favorite part about it. You mentioned Apex.
I did.
I have a weird relationship with that game because
Interesting.
not the biggest fan of battle royales, but Titanfall 2 is my favorite game of all time.
Oh,
Ooh, Maz, was that one intentional?
Uh-oh.
And so when that came out, I actually did play it for a little bit because I love Titanfall so much. And if you've never played it, even if you don't play it for the multiplayer, the single player is one of my favorite campaigns in an FPS game I've ever played. And it usually goes on sale for like stupid cheap. I think like some of my friends got it for like $5 the last time it went on sale.
Oh wow, really? I don't know hardly anything about Titanfall.
It's like if you played any of the newer Call of Duties where you can like wall run and like get on buildings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit that, but as you like get kills and deal damage and like interact with parts of the game mode, you build up like a Titanfall charge, which is like this ability that you gain that you can like activate, and it calls down this like 20-foot mech into the like map, and then you can be in the mech, and then you have like a mech combat aspect to the game.
Okay, that sounds actually fun. That sounds so fun.
The first time I played it, I was like blown away that not only was it the first game I had ever like experienced that did it, but like how immersive it felt. Like it felt like I was in a movie because
you are selling
the movement
this.
is so slick, and it's just really, really well done, and the campaign is like beautifully done. But some of the characters,
I'm getting chills. It's such a cool idea.
Dude, I love it, man. If you ever wanted to play Titanfall, I'd be more than happy.
Honestly,
to play that game.
absolutely. I want to, because one of the things I want to explore with my channel is I want to lean into the fact that I haven't played many games. I wanna be a learner of the gaming space. You know what I mean? So I'd love to do that, man. That would be so fun. You know, I had a PS2 game that was it was based off of Transformers, and it was just so bad. It was such a bad game, but I loved it.
Crap out
Did I? I'm so sorry.
You're okay. It was right as I hit the coal for the first time, and I was like, that wasn't redstone, and I like spun around really fast.
That's pretty good. But yeah, I loved this PS2 game though, because I could run around as a big robot, like crashing into houses and things. It was a blast for that reason, even though it was a terrible game. So I'm picturing in my head, right? I am a robot, and also it's a good game. That sounds even better.
So, and the thing is like the gunplay, if you like Apex, the gunplay's near identical, and same with the movement. But
really?
Like in the way that like Pathfinder, that's the robot, right? In Apex. The way that Pathfinder has like the grapple ability that's on like a relatively high-ish cooldown, that's like a combat ability that you can have in your loadout that like that you can do like every like 5 seconds or something with one of the classes. It's not as far, but it like, I'll have to show you videos sometimes or something, but like the movement in Titanfall 2 is like very momentum based. So a lot of people will take, and I mean a lot of people will take the grappling hook as their ability, because if you can get the momentum going, you can transition that momentum into wall running. And then you can also transition your wall running onto the ground with sliding. And if you do it properly, you never lose momentum or speed.
Okay, that's kind of busted.
You can get moving super fast, and if your tracking is really good, you can like just fly around the map and like just strafe people, which is super fun. But the guns are also almost completely the same as well. So like guns that you use in Apex,
like it feels the same with like recoil, like and just the feel of the gun feels all similar.
Almost exactly.
Dude, you're blowing my mind right now. How have I not heard of this more? I mean, that sounds like a dream. It sounds so much fun. And like I'm guessing it's pretty sweaty and competitive too.
So that's the actual fun part about it for me, is that while it was my favorite game, I'm really bad at shooters. I'm not great at them.
Okay.
And the competitive scene wasn't as big as like other shooter games, and so like I could actually feel like I was playing the game and was good at it.
Oh,
even though, like,
snap!
Because it didn't have a massive audience.
Yeah, yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Okay, that's cool. And I bet especially back in the day, like earlier when you were getting into games, man.
Something else.
That is cool, dude. Well, I would love to jump on. I've had this idea. I haven't said it publicly because I don't know if it'll ever come up, but it's like totally relevant to the conversation. I have an idea for a little series called Gamer Gauntlet, where I jump into a game with a quote-unquote expert of the game with no experience. Like, I have no experience. I'm with an expert. And I basically jump into the game full throttle, and the expert tries to teach me how to play the game. And there's like a objective. For example, like Dead by Daylight, it might be like survive. I don't know. Or something like that. But something like Titanfall, or even honestly League of Legends, that could be a fun little candidate. And you seem like an expert.
If you
But
ever want me to try to teach you, I'd be
yeah,
more than happy.
I'm throwing it out there. But obviously it needs a little bit more planning, and I'll be grinding away at this SMP for some time. But I'm really down to try stuff. Also, Matt says that Titanfall is in his top 3 games of all time.
Dude, it was criminal how much attention the game didn't get.
Really?
Like, it was an absurdly
I guess I'm an example of that. I honestly, like, I'm just not familiar with it at all.
And like, I don't blame you. I don't know if it wasn't like advertised. Well, okay, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it again, I can tell you one of the reasons why it probably didn't do great, and that's because Titanfall 1 flopped really bad. And yeah, the release window was really bad. I think it came out at the same time as like one of the Call of Duty games.
Oh.
Another shooter. And so like, even though it was phenomenal, like it didn't get the sales that some of those other games got.
Oh, it's kind of overshadowed. Man, that's a shame.
Man.
At least they continued with the franchise, right?
So that was Apex was the next game that they made. And then
it's by the same people even.
Yeah, Apex. Actually, fun fact. This is gonna blow your mind
Okay.
even harder.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Apex
Hold on.
exists in the Titanfall universe.
Yeah, I'm sitting down. Okay. Wait, Apex exists in the Titanfall universe?
Yeah. So Valkyrie
What?
is one of the newer characters, right? Newish.
Newish. Like, she's kind of like halfway down the list. But they've been releasing a lot, so yeah, I'd say probably, yeah.
Did you ever watch her release trailer when she came out?
No, man, I haven't been playing Apex that long, but I'm like kind of familiar with Valkyrie.
So her dad is one of the bosses in Titanfall 2. And you maybe heard the name Kuben Blisk in Apex because he like runs the Apex Predators organization.
Okay, yeah.
He's also one of the bosses in Titanfall.
Shut up. That's actually cool.
Like gun names are the exact same. Some of the characters,
Really?
like Pathfinder is like a type of like robot worker that you see all the time in the campaign in Titanfall.
My
like,
jaw's dropped. I had no clue. What in the world?
Man, it's just a marketing flop, honestly.
Man, it's gotta be. Well, yeah, and it's just like unlucky timing. I'm glad that Apex is doing well for him, though. I mean, I feel like they deserve that kind of exposure. But shoot, I mean, if it's anything like Apex, especially if it. One thing about Apex is I haven't been there from the beginning, and honestly, I don't. From my own experience, and maybe it's just because I am not familiar with the like style of game. But for the most part, like I haven't really been interested in much of the lore of Apex. I don't think it's like displayed well for the players. First of all, I feel like it's like kind of a niche thing. If you're interested, you can look at it. But it's something like Titanfall. It sounds pretty lore heavy. Titanfall does. Would you say that's true? Like at least from like player knowledge, and you mentioned the campaign was good. Would you say it's got pretty good lore?
The lore is phenomenal.
Dude.
You don't really need to know hardly any of it to play the game, but I mean there is a lot there.
Oh man, having a first-person shooter like Apex that also is lore heavy sounds too good to be true to me. But
yeah, man, it was that was the too good to be true part, was that it just didn't get as popular as I thought it deserved.
Shoot.
Also,
We gotta play that.
One of my favorite parts about it, because there was a very stark difference between bits of the player base, which was you had some players that this is gonna probably blow your mind too, because
Oh no.
So you had some players who played the game to play a shooter, and then you had other players that played the game to play in the Titans. And so if you didn't want to be in the Titan, you could just set it to like autopilot, and you could run around the map and the Titan would follow you and like assist you in combat.
Wow.
And it's like a moving structure, so you can grapple onto it and like ride it and jump off of it, and it like also has like human kind of actions, like it'll like dodge and it'll like use walls for cover, and it like can shoot people out of the air and stuff. So
wow.
Man, I'm
that
geeking
sounds
out
so
right
fun,
now. It's
bro.
seriously like one of my favorite games.
That's not, well, it sounds like it's a good reason. Also, Mass said if we ever play, he's in. Is it like trios situation?
You can queue, I think with up to 6 people.
Oh my gosh. Wait, and
It's like
how
Call
big
of
are the
Duty.
lobbies? It's a battle royale?
12. I think it's 12. It might be 10. But no, it came out before. I don't want to say this because I might be wrong. But I think the first Titanfall came out before Fortnite, and so it was kind of
Gotcha.
before battle royales were like huge.
Okay.
So no, there's no battle royale aspect to it.
Wow, okay. It's like, is it like team deathmatch?
So now, you got me on another one.
Oh no. Oh no.
So there is team deathmatch. But there is, I can't remember the name of the mode because it's been so long since I played it. But there is a game mode called, I can't remember what it is. But basically, it's 2 teams against each other. You fly in on a dropship and you like skydive onto the map. And
Classic.
then it's you versus the other team, but there's also it's like PvPvE. So there's like soldiers from a third faction that are on the map that have like units that get stronger over time. So like at first it's just like grunt soldiers with like assault weapons, and then you get like stronger soldiers with like heavier weapons, and then you get like little mechs that run around that like can really damage titans.
And are some of them on your team, some of them on the enemy's team, or is it
Yes,
like okay?
there's no neutral NPCs.
What?
Your team has like a little NPC army, and
And
then
it
the enemy team
progressively gets more challenging.
Yes. And so, like, if you get your Titan really early, which is like usually 1 or 2 players will like pop off at the start of a match, and then they'll get their Titan like in the first, maybe minute or 2. Those players will just run around and kill a bunch of like the NPCs, because that game mode, if I remember correctly, is a point-based game. So you get like 50 points for a grunt, like 200 points for a player kill.
Oh, that sounds so fun, dude.
So it plays very similarly to like if you've ever played like I think it was the domination mode on Star Wars Battlefront, where it was, like,
okay.
each team had like a certain number of lives that they could work with.
Yes. And it's like a big number, right? That kind of like
Yes.
you gotta dwindle. Also, Ghost, welcome in. How are you doing today? Today we are playing Minecraft with none other than Spaff LOL, who I've met. I mean, we met like through TPD's stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Spaff is great. As you can see, very stylish. He plays League of Legends on his stream. And so I've invited him onto the Philo SMP, of course. And here we are. He's building his little hut. How's your experience been on the SMP so far, Spaff? What would you say?
Dude, it's been so lovely. I've had a wonderful host leading me around.
Oh,
and,
please.
He's let me play at my own pace.
Letting you geek out about video games.
And scratching my Minecraft itch that I've been fiending for months.
That was the best possible thing you could have said. Because originally I was thinking of playing Portal 2. Like you had mentioned that, and I had never played Portal 2. And I was like, yeah. But then this was kind of on a whim, honestly. It's still in the construction phase, and like our Discord, for example, isn't even done for this. But then in my head, I was like, I am planning on doing something with Spaff. Why would I mean Minecraft? It just seemed like a no-brainer. And when you said that you wanted to scratch the Minecraft itch, my heart jumped out of my chest. I was like, it's time. I was so happy. I was like, this is exactly what I was hoping. I was excited for Portal 2 too, and I was gonna do whatever you'd like to do, but man, I was so happy. Especially early game, like having somebody come on and just do their thing. This is best case scenario. It's been so fun.
Just a little treasure trove of game recommendations.
Oh, perfect for me. Perfect for me.
Say a game that I've played once, I'll geek about it for as long as you need me to. So.
See, I need people like you in my life, Spaff. Also, how are you? I'm doing well. You're doing well? Just got home from work and now waiting for my oven to preheat. Ooh, what are you gonna make? We've talked about food for a while here. Spaff here's a bit of a foodie. A little bit of a foodie. Yeah, what are you gonna make today? I also work today. How's work go? So my work was very, very busy. And it was pretty eventful, but I was pretty tired after work. I laid down. I did take a small nap even. Take a small nap. You love Portal 2? Good game. Ghost, we should play sometime. Oh, making stew. How do you feel about a good stew, Spaff?
Dude, you can't go wrong with stew.
Honestly. And it's so easy to make, right? You just kind of put stuff in broth.
Just heat up some broth, throw some leftovers in there, man. You can make gulag stew and just throw whatever.
I hope I would love to find some mushrooms and make some stew with you. Like
Dude,
in the game of Minecraft. IRL would be great too, but
person too if you want. But yeah,
could we
no,
actually?
I would love to make some mushroom stew.
Mushroom stew. It was okay, super duper busy at the start, but not near the end, which is nice. That is nice. When you get a break after the busyness, yeah. But we should play Portal 2. I've never played. I'll probably play it on stream. I really want to explore a bunch of different little games. That's kind of what we've been talking about for the last like probably 40 minutes or so, maybe even longer.
I'm actually like blown away because I said I had 2 points about the FPS stuff, and the Titanfall thing was the first point.
Oh shoot, yeah.
The other one, this one will be shorter. But you again said that you had an affinity for games. If you're looking for more of a FPS heavy feel, Titanfall 2, great one, especially if you like Apex.
Okay.
But if you're looking for more of a team oriented game,
yeah.
that, does have a pretty fresh competitive scene right now. Overwatch 2 is a game that I've been playing quite a bit recently.
I have a friend that was really into Overwatch. Thanks for the semi-lurk ghost. I'll scream as loud as I can if I want your attention. I had a friend that played Overwatch, and I had played Overwatch like the first one only a couple times. It felt honestly like, so I have tried Valorant, and Valorant felt impossible. It felt impossible to learn. It felt like I was just getting outclassed so much. Overwatch felt like it was.
Please don't scream, I am wearing headphones.
Okay, I won't scream, Maz. I'll politely yell. How about that? Maz just did a text-to-speech redeem.
Very nice.
Yeah, but Overwatch felt like it was the kind of game that like I could feasibly see getting into and not feeling like I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that seemed really appealing to me about it.
At my advanced age of 25.
Yeah. Gosh, old man.
It's like the games that, and God, I do sound old when I say this, but like the games that take like the higher super fast reflexes, like you said, Valorant, like if it's not a game that I played before and I have the muscle memory for, I struggle with it, dude. And Overwatch doesn't feel like that because like it feels closer to how Halo felt, where like there is still the competitive aspect, but it's like bullet spongy. So like the fights are a little slower, and if you like play certain classes, you don't need to be great at shooters to like be good at Overwatch.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good to hear. That sounds like a lot of fun to me too. I haven't gotten into Overwatch all that much. It hasn't been like an overly like super interesting thing to me, but I think it's one of those things where it's like I gotta at least give it a shot for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it's just a big deal, and it's a unique game. I mean, I know it's good because people like it, but I think I'd absolutely give that a try. I also like team games like that.
Me too, man. I think it's like the residual esports addiction to me is like,
I bet, yeah.
If I can get like any kind of team game, even if it's like not even actually PvP, it's just PvE, I found it so fun.
Do you watch like esports or like I enjoy speedrunning, which I know isn't particularly esports, but it's like adjacent, I guess. I enjoy those videos. Do you like follow or watch any particular esports? Like, do you watch League esports?
I haven't watched any this season, but I did used to watch League esports a lot.
That's so cool.
Very, very well developed competitive scene. Don't quote me on this, but I think it is still the most profitable esports scene in the world.
Really?
And they just do like a really, really good job with their production. Like Lil Nas X did the World Song this year.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, the performance was
What?
really, really cool. They go all out with it.
I
'cause
have
there's
been
just
missing
so
out. What is happening? Esports
I'm
feels
telling you, I
like
mean,
esports feels like like from my like totally uninformed perspective on esports, I would see like pictures of big arenas and things that were like packed, and like I would see these feeds. In my head, it was always like, you know how tennis is a thing that people watch that like tennis, which makes sense. That's how most things work. It felt like the unspecified population that exists that I never see, like K-pop fans. You know, no hate to K-pop, right? K-pop can be cool, but like apparently there's this huge, vast army of K-pop fans, and I just like, I feel like I don't know any of them. That's how I felt about esports. I was like, okay, it exists, but like not, I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody that does esports. It didn't feel as big as it was.
That's really interesting to me, actually,
Yeah.
because like having gone to Purdue, which was a very international and very tech-heavy school, like it was all around me all the time. And so like
really?
That perspective is actually like super interesting to me, because I never think of like, you know, someone who is online like just not knowing about it, because it was so in my face all the time.
Yeah,
that, like
yeah.
the thought of it not being well known is like kind of strange to me.
That's actually crazy, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, again, that also comes from me just being new online. Like, there's certain things that, like, friends of mine on the platform say that I need to ask them. Like, you say you feel old. I feel like boomery a lot of the time, where I'm like, I just don't know. I don't know some gamer lingo. You know, I feel like I'm late to the scene a little bit. So it could also be just me. It could also just be me, but I feel like esports to me is a new thing that I've discovered. I'm AFK for a bit. Peace out, guys. Have fun AFKing. Dad, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I think it's cool though. I think it's cool. I never ever thought of esports as lame or uninteresting. It was just something that kind of existed that I felt like it was an overseas thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, okay, and like Japan, maybe it's like huge there, but like we don't really do much here in the States. But I'm wrong, and I'm happily proven wrong.
It was really eye-opening when I got to school, to see, because like again, it was an international school, so like so many of the kids that were coming over like were already playing like, you know, like CS:GO and Valorant, or I guess Valorant wasn't out at the time, but like playing League, playing Dota, playing CS:GO, playing Overwatch, like all these big esports games. And so Purdue, like, you know, Big Ten football, like the Big Ten League.
Yeah, baby. I live in Nebraska, which is in Big Ten. Yeah. They're not very good, are they?
I don't watch much football.
That's
so
okay.
I can't tell you.
They used to be, I guess.
If you can't tell, my interests lie more in video games than sports.
That's completely fair. That's completely fair.
But no, it's really interesting to think that, like, you know, there is just that realm that like it doesn't, you know, kind of like a marketing thing, like we were talking about with Titanfall. Like there's just people that straight up don't know about it because like it's either like not in their face or it's not part of a game that they play, and like the scene is just invisible to them because of that. Yeah,
it's like out of sight, out of mind. Exactly, I mean, I also shed some light on my gaming history. I like grew up, now I love these games and I always will. I grew up like PS1, like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, like the first and second Spyro, the first few Crash Bandicoots, Rayman, like I played Rayman back in the day. Crash Team Racing slaps, it's so good. And I just never, like, past PS1, we ended up getting a PS2, I was like given one and stuff, but like past those games that didn't really have an online community because it was like old, like you say you're old, I had a PS1, and so like that's pretty old stuff. And pretty much beyond that, like modern gaming, I just really didn't do, you know? And so I think it was also like, it was like so far out of my gaming knowledge that it was almost like this enigma of the unknown, that esports was. I was like, oh, this thing exists, I guess. But I think it's cool still. you know? And especially now I'm talking to a shoutcaster, which is crazy.
The good old days, man.
Do you feel like you do it again? Would you like to like get in the esports scene again? I mean, I know you do computery stuff. You probably got career ideas, things you'd like to do.
There was definitely a point in time where I like seriously considered pursuing like either shoutcasting or like, cause I'm really good at math, not to like toot my own horn, but like that's
go
one
for
of
it,
my
man.
strengths.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I went into computer sciences, because math, fun. So I considered being like an analyst, and because like I had the coding background, like I wanted to do like analytics and stuff like that. And the job market was just hyper competitive when I was coming out of school, so
Oh, really?
it wasn't really something that I pursued as much. But I mean, nowadays, man, league is bigger now than it was when I was in school, so I don't know. I've considered going back to it at some point, but who knows? Maybe I'll be a Minecraft shoutcaster.
Oh, snap. Well, now you have a little experience under your belt.
Yeah,
You can put it in your
actually,
little you can put it in your little resume that you shoutcasted
Exactly.
for the Philo SMP at one point.
Oh, you haven't heard?
Oh, you haven't
Philo.
heard?
I was one of the originals.
Oh, you know what? I realized might be a tiny form of esports that I have actually dabbled in a bit.
What's that?
Are you familiar with the like Minecraft tournament or whatever, Minecraft championship?
No.
So this is interesting. I think you'll find this interesting. The Minecraft Championship, originally there was this thing called Minecraft Mondays that was actually put on. Do you know who Keemstar is?
I do.
Yeah, I know, right? Weird place for this to come from. But Keemstar backed a project called Minecraft Mondays that actually helped Minecraft get pretty popular, believe it or not. He wasn't very involved in like the more like I think Mr. Beast was involved. A lot of other Minecraft creators did a lot of the weight, but he was kind of the one that put it to action. And anyways, so that happened, and then it totally flopped a little bit after a while. I think there were some serious problems with it, which is maybe to be expected. But then later on, there might be some things I'm missing, but this is pretty much how I think it's went. Minecraft Championship is a thing. I don't know exactly who heads the project, but how it works is there are big Minecraft creators, typically streamers, but also YouTubers, that are invited on, and they're put into teams of 4. These teams of 4 compete in mini games that are predetermined, but also kind of randomized and voted on. And whoever ends the tournament with the most like points throughout the thing wins the tournament. They actually go against the second one in like a like bow fight, basically, in a little arena, and then whoever wins that wins a crown. And there's this whole system with like people who win more than once get like special crowns or coins or something. And it's a whole thing. Like it's a big event with like each of these streamers streams it, and it's like tens of thousands of views, maybe even hundreds of thousands at a time. That I don't know if that would qualify as like esports, because it's not traditionally how it works, but it feels like a little baby version of esports. So I guess that to me is probably the closest esports I've gotten. Would you say that qualifies?
What'd you say?
Would you say that qualifies?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that an esport necessarily has to have a big scene to be considered an esport. I think that like anything, I mean, like people laugh at mobile games, but like Clash Royale is an esport, and like the scene is obviously
really
big for a mobile game, but like it's still an esport because it's a competitive video game that has like a ranked system with events and stuff.
Right.
Like I would consider like Pokemon VGC to be an esport as well, just because like
that's crazy.
Regulated tournaments,
Pokemon Go community events.
No.
Okay.
Like video game,
Yeah, that's not really competitive. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, how far does this go?
But
I got a puppy.
What'd you say?
I got a puppy.
Oh,
I know.
what are you gonna name it?
Oh, that's a good
Oh
question.
shit, my puppy.
Yeah, I know. He's back there somewhere. Also, might I say, this looks amazing. This looks really good.
Thank you. I'm doing a lot of the outlining at the moment.
Yeah.
But I got big plans for this.
I got you a bunch of sand if you'd like to make glass.
Oh, you saved me so much time.
Yeah, I'm thinking ahead here. I'll even start smelting some for you.
Don't even worry about putting the furnace down, because if you come over into this little mine
No
shaft,
way. Oh
I've
my
actually already
goodness.
preloaded exactly 2 furnaces with 5
Wow.
coal for the 2 stacks you
Oh
gave me.
my goodness. This is maybe the most perfect thing that that's ever happened to me.
So I actually did want to ask you, because like I haven't got a lot of opportunity to talk with you one-on-one.
Yeah, ask away. I am an open book, Spaff.
How did you get into D&D, man?
That is such a good question. In high school, like early high school, probably either freshman or sophomore year. I don't think it was earlier than that. One of my friends played in a little campaign with some mutual friends. Aaron was actually, I think Aaron was in it at first, maybe not right away, but Ryan, who played Havel on the cast at the time, because we all kind of went to high school together, he was the DM. I want to say it was Strahd, but you know my memory. I don't know. I played a barbarian though. At first it felt a little goofy. I was just invited to their little game, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I'll give this a shot. I wasn't sure about it though. And so I played one session, and I was like, this feels a little goofy. You know, it always does. Like, I'm not really used to this. But then I kept coming, and then it ended up being a lot of fun. You know the whole drill. Like, you end up having like just funny moments. It becomes an event that like once a week you all gather together. We'd get snacks. Sometimes there'd be drama around the table, but you know, we didn't care. We'd always show up. And it was honestly just like a really nice, very casual circumstance. We had a lot of random little campaigns that would start, and then maybe they wouldn't go very long. And we just had a good time. And then we thought when we all went to college in one of Aaron's campaigns, I think, or maybe it was Ryan still. We had one campaign in particular that went really long. And we had thought that after college, we would never play together again. We were all going to college. I remember one of our players, there was a really dramatic scene where one of them was leaving the group, and the two of them were like best friends, two of the players. And one of the players never called the other player by their real name. They always mess it up. But for this last session, he looked at the other player and said goodbye, and then said his real name, and then left. And straight up, people at the table started crying because everyone was going off to college, and it was such a touching moment and everything. And I'll like never remember or never forget that. But then come COVID, DJ and Ryan were coming back to our hometown from Idaho because their jobs were kind of, like taking a break with the thing. And then we played like one session over Zoom. And then DJ, and I had talked about streaming even in high school, like to Aaron, for example. I was always like, man, you're so funny. Like, you should make videos or stream or something, dude. I've been saying that for a long time. DJ with his ideas was like, dude, we could, I think the way he said it maybe was, he was talking to Aaron, and I think he was like, dude, we could monetize this. I think he might have said that. But it was like the whole, like, we could just like play this live. We could like do this live and like make a story and record it. That was more the tone. And so we just like we started thinking about like what we'd want to name it. Aaron had always wanted a little game store called the Paper Dungeon. And so we were like, let's just call it the Paper Dungeon. We found Hannah and Lydia through TikTok and like talked to them and got them on the cast. We got like art and like overlays, and then we just kind of started. It was like planned and everything, but none of us had very much experience at all. Fast forward almost 3 years later now, and we're still doing it. as far as like D&D goes as an interest, it was never something I was like super crazy about. It was always just something that I enjoyed like to do with my friends as kind of a fun little ritualistic thing. And now it's become, you know, like something I do every week that other people enjoy. And I guess that's a little narrative, but I just kind of got into it through, you know, playing with some buddies in high school and having a good time, having some laughs and some goofs. Yeah,
I think that's the best way to get into it, man.
Absolutely. So that's pretty much the whole thing. Nothing too crazy, but yeah. I want to return the question to you. You know, how'd you get into this thing?
Mine is less heartwarming.
Okay, okay.
But it's kind of like a take your lumps kind of situation for me. So,
Okay.
First time I ever played D&D, it wasn't D&D, it was Pathfinder. And,
Oh, yeah, okay, okay.
So we played that because, actually, as a matter of fact, I don't think 5e had come out yet. It was in 2015, 2016 maybe. So it either
Okay,
had
so
like,
probably 4E.
yeah, it did like either just come out, or like we didn't know a lot about it yet, or like the DM was like more comfortable with Pathfinder or something like that. And so we like he had offered to DM for us, and we were like, oh yeah, man, that sounds awesome. Like we'd all love to give it a try, because like we were all nerds and nerds play D&D, and we were like, yes, this is.
You're like, this is perfect for us.
Exactly.
We totally fit the bill.
What could go wrong? And one of the players that we had, he had DM'd before, like before this campaign, and so he had reached out and like offered like, hey, if you ever need any help, let me know. I'd be more than happy to like help this hit going, because like I really am excited to play this game. And they were like, oh, don't worry, I've DM'd before. And we had like 8 players, and he was very clearly like new to DMing.
Ooh, 8 players with a new DM. And new players too, I'd imagine.
Yes, for the most part.
That sounds kind of hard.
All but one of us was new. It was a mess, and it kind of crashed and burned like really badly.
And you know what? I think that's pretty typical of early groups. I don't think it's abnormal, you know. But that is a shame. That is a shame. So did you end up just deciding later on that you would just lead the cause?
Kinda, yeah. I can't remember. So I have a buddy named Chance that I've probably mentioned on stream before. Him and I have been friends since like we were little. We've known each other since we were like 4 years old.
It's such a good name.
That's what I said, man.
By the way, it's just a cool name.
And if someone said it to me, it would have been him. But like, we complained a lot about the DM after it had crashed and burned, because there was a little bit of a sour situation with it all. And I probably said something along the lines of, I could do better. And Chance probably said something along the lines of, all right, well then do it instead of complaining. And I was like, okay, I'm a spiteful individual, I will. And that was pretty much how I started DMing. I reached out to all my friends and I was like, hey, whoever's interested, I will run a D&D campaign and I'll see if I can do this. And I also ran a campaign for like 8 or 9 players, but I split it into 2 separate groups.
That's smart.
So it wasn't as busy session to session, but in between the sessions I had a lot of work to do, because they played bi-weekly, but that was weekly for me, so I always had to have a session ready. And
man, that's a lot of work. Were you in school at this time?
Yeah, I was.
Like college?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So it did eat up quite a bit of my time. But I found that I loved it.
Okay, good. Well, hey, happy.
I always loved writing in school, and it was like the perfect, like, ironic creative outlet for me. So I just started writing a bunch. And one of the ways that I did to save time on my campaign was that I I made both groups set in the same world. So I had like one setting that both groups played in, and like if one group did something, it would like sometimes pop up in the story of the other group. And that group played for a little bit, and then like some people dropped out, some people like got busy, some people had school, some people stayed in. We ended up kind of stopping that campaign, and then I restarted another one and kind of did something similar, and that one ran for a little bit. And then again, same thing happened after a while. There was nothing bad, but the one that I'm running now, I've done in a West March style. Don't know if you're familiar with the term.
No, not at all. West March.
I don't know if it's like a system or if it's just a term that was invented by somebody at some point, but it refers to like a game that is multiple parties with multiple DMs that is in the same setting, and the parties can interact.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
I'm following. That's a really cool idea.
Sessions with. There are also 2 other DMs that I work with.
What in the world?
Yeah, so we have like one OneNote doc that we work in, and like I have like my SPAF session notes, and like one of them's name is Tony and one of them's name is Kieran. So we have like all of our notes segmented away, but then we have like common tabs like world structure or like magic items, and then since we do it online, we have like a tab for like music for different settings. And so we like the DMs collaborate the setting, and then individually we make our campaigns. But since we're getting deeper into our sessions now, since like I'm 50 in, one of like the other 2 are like 20 or 30, we're like now converging the story because we eventually want to have like all of the parties have like a 10-session bender or something where like they all group up, they have to like fight the final bosses, they like split up into different groups, and then we like give everybody some badass ending. But
holy cow, that is like the real deal.
It's been a lot of fun, man.
That is so cool.
I've desperately wanted to stream my game, but due to just one of my players who I love dearly is a PA. He works in the ER, and so his schedule is very erratic and his hours are very long. So
that makes it impossible. Yeah.
And one of them like doesn't have like a great microphone or webcam, and like I'm not going to make my players pay money to play D&D. Like one of them doesn't have the best internet, so it's just like it's never lined up. But I stream, but I desperately have wanted to stream my game because I put so much time and effort into it that I've like wanted to kind of show it off, but I've just
wow, dude,
hasn't happened yet. But one day I would like to.
That's like I'm kind of blown away. The idea of working with other DMs in the same world in real time, like that is just so cool to me. And going for 50 sessions, like I bet I'm just it's a no-brainer. But I have to point out, like, the memories and like how much you cherish the game and the times with those players must be like so big, for lack of a better word. Like, I mean, I bet these are they like your best friends now? I mean, 50 sessions with these people?
It's interesting actually, because when we started, the guy that works in the ER was probably the only person I would have considered a close friend when we started playing.
Okay.
2 of them had never played D&D before. One of them played for like a couple sessions at the tail end of my previous campaign. So it was like 3 new players, and I was like, this may or may not go, you know, a couple sessions. Maybe it's a one-shot, maybe it's whatever. And all 3 of the new players just, and I say this, you know, having ingested multitudes of D&D content over the
sure.
last 7 whatever years that I've been doing it. They had an incredible knack for role playing and staying in character and like note taking, and like I was just blessed with the players that I had.
Wow, really? And that's kind of like hitting gold. Dude, like honestly, finding players that have good synergy randomly that are just starting is hard. There's just so many different play styles out there. But and to have it still going for 50 sessions, like, dude,
I legitimately couldn't be happier with it. And my secret, if you want to know the secret, is small party size, man. It's 4 players. When I was running bigger groups, I felt like I was having fun, but I felt like it got to the point where I couldn't make it special for anyone because I was trying to make it special for everyone. And if I did make it special for someone, it wasn't special for the 7 other players.
The others would miss out. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was like, this is not a sustainable model for what I want to do. And I cut down the party size and was very belligerent about not adding other players. And like, I did have to tell some people that really wanted to join no, and I felt really bad about it. But like,
it's just what you got to do to keep it fun. I mean, that makes total sense.
50 sessions later, man, I wouldn't have changed a thing. I mean, it's been incredible. We just had one player who was playing a cleric, and she wanted to, like, her whole goal of adventuring was to like heal her mother of like this unknown terminal illness, and like that was it. That was her whole adventure. She didn't want to be an adventurer. She just wanted to heal her mom. And like at session like 48 or 47 or something, she like finally did it. And it was the first character I've ever had in a D&D campaign that I ran that like finished their adventure. And like they had a send off.
Their whole story, like their whole arc.
Yeah, that was what she wanted to do. She traveled with the party for like as long as it took. And like I think the way it happened was they like really messed some stuff up in this town and like kind of got in bad with like bad people, and it got to the point where the mayor of the town was like, what do I need to do to get you guys to never come here again? And she was like, can you tell the priest of this town to like go to this town and heal my mom? And the mayor's like, yeah, sure, now go away forever. And like they didn't know if they could trust him or not.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, the only request they had, and like it happened, and like we had like a whole session where the party got to go back to her hometown and like have dinner with her parents, and like her mom was like so much healthier and happier, and it was just so emotional. And like it always
I have chills.
It always shocks me every time like we get to a moment in a game that I just make up, you know, in my silly little notes every week, and like we all feel like emotionally attached to it. And I think that's why it's so addicting to me.
That's the best with smaller groups like that work together, like when everybody is fully invested in every other character's story. You know what I mean? Like that's the best thing you could possibly have with a party. And to have that, a lot of people struggle to find, you know, groups that they can have that with. We have a lot of comments on TPD. TPD is, you know, it's very different running a show than it is running a home campaign. As much as we'd like it to emulate a home campaign. But we are not a perfect group by any means. Like we certainly have the things that we do well and the things we don't. And we'll get comments sometimes that are like, man, I wish our groups like could emulate this. And like my response is always like, that group is out there. It's just like it takes like what you're saying, like finding the right people and like kind of making sacrifices with who's in it. And to have the fact that you found that's just so cool. It's a great story. It's such a good sentiment, you know?
You're totally right with the like finding the right people, because like my friend group, like the group that initially wanted to play the game, was large, and like I was overwhelmed with a player base because like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing at first. And,
yeah.
And I had so many people that wanted to play. I think there was a point in time where, it was short-lived because it was so overwhelming, but I think I had like 13 players that I was managing, like not in a weekly sense, but like some groups were playing like once a month, but like I had 13 people playing. And
you're in smart college.
Yeah, man. And we like ended up thinning it down and splitting up players to like groups that we felt they fit best in. Because we had like some players that like didn't love role playing, but they really loved the combat aspect or like the numbers aspect of D&D. And so like we kind of, you know, moved those players into one group, and they love it because that's the game that they play. But then like the group that I run is super into role play. Like there's sometimes we'll go several sessions without having combat, and they love that. And it's
totally
just
different play
right.
styles.
Yeah. picking the right people. You just have to like, it's okay sometimes if like a player doesn't fit the group, because there is a group that will fit.
Yeah, you're totally right. You're totally right. Yeah, and it's not like sometimes people feel bad when it doesn't work out. I found a mine shaft, by the way, for you. So I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it here.
Oh, have you been digging in my little mine tunnel?
Yeah, I've been going down to diamond level here.
Oh man.
Yeah, but
Very nice.
we're really high elevation, so I'm only at like -11. But yeah, dude. The different groups thing is really imperative. It's really imperative to having a good time. You know, that was when I had mentioned drama in the past, and like people not having fun. It typically just stemmed from people, you know, not being as interested in the way we were handling like the story or whatever. But having like multiple groups like that, I think that's a good idea. I still can't get over the fact that you had college going on. You were managing like this crazy large campaign with these people. And you said you didn't work through college, but I mean, it's still hard because you're in smart college. That's crazy. I like, how did you even find the time? Did you find D&D to be like a cope for the thing?
Man.
Yeah.
It was definitely like not only like a creative outlet, but also like, how would I say it? Like, I needed something that I could just dump time into if I needed like alone time, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like, that's what it was. Like, I could just disappear and work on that for as long as I wanted, and I could just spew ideas, whether or not they ever became something that actually happened in the game or not. Like, I could just spit them in the one note, and it was fun to write. And you know, there's like entire story arcs that I have like in old campaign notes that never happened, but like sometimes that was just like a relaxation method for me that I just needed to do, because college was stressful and like time was always crunched. And I mean, there was definitely a multitude of times we had to cancel sessions because of my scheduling or someone else's. But yeah, no, if short term or short word for it, it was a cope for me for a lot of reasons.
I mean, that's what it is for a lot of people, you know. That's so cool.
Skeleton up here sniping me out of the old fence. Hold on.
That's so rude.
I'll give this guy
At your own home.
Oh wait, I can just go indoors. Never mind.
Hey, let's go. Have you started on glass at all?
Yeah, windows are all up.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. I am going to get down to diamond level here, and then I'm going to return to the surface.
They changed diamond level? 'Cause I remember it used to be like Y11, right?
Yeah.
But I know that they like changed it in the cliffs and caves update or whatever it was
That's
called.
what it's called. So they extended the world barrier up and down. So now, believe it or not, Y level is negative. Now you can find them throughout kind of when you get deep enough, they're like there. But the best place for the most common diamond spawns is -58. They extended the world like by 60 or maybe a little more.
That's nuts. That's, I mean, I guess new age processing power, but
Yeah, it's big. And what was also cool about it is they retroactively implemented it. So like places that were already generated, they also added the additional like depth to those spots too. So like a lot of older servers even benefited from it.
oh no, that's cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's super cool. And there's so much stuff down here, man. Like there's something called the what's it called? Abandoned city or something like that. And have you seen all the hype around the warden and stuff?
I've seen him.
Yeah. You have seen him?
Yeah, he looks terrifying.
He lives down here. He lives in the big bad city. But I have not encountered him once. I haven't encountered a city in my time in Minecraft yet.
I heard he's super difficult to kill.
Yeah. And he has like a range attack. He's like super tanky, super fast. He can smell you, or
What?
yeah, he can smell you and hear you, but he's blind, so you have to like crouch around. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And I think Minecraft themselves were like, yeah, you're not supposed to fight the warden. You're just supposed to kind of get away from him. I'm pretty sure that's kind of what they said too.
I was talking with my buddy kind of about something like that not too long ago, and it was like, I don't think enough games do that where there's like enemies that aren't meant to be killed. That
I respect
they're just
it.
meant to be obstacles in certain areas, and I love seeing that. And I just feel like games don't do that a lot anymore.
You're so right. Plus, games are kind of built to stroke the ego of the player, so
Yeah.
that's probably why. But the idea of feeling small or like weak in comparison of something, that is something that I think games could lean into more for sure. Like, especially with like world building and stuff, that feeling almost like eldritchy. I also just love that stuff. Just like eldritch, like inevitable bad, you know, that you just have to avoid or whatever. I love that stuff. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Yeah, dude, eldritch is like, it's one of my favorite, like, I don't know if you call it a genre or like a topic or what, but like, I love like the unknown. Like, I don't know if you've read like The Rats in the Wall by H.P. Lovecraft.
I haven't. Is it good?
It's like a 30-page short story.
It's only 30 pages?
He's a phenomenal author. Separate the art from the artist. He
Okay.
did have some detrimental traits, but he, like, father of Eldritch, Lovecraftian everything.
Whoa. Oh, that sounds cool.
I loved it. It's like this short story about this guy who buys this mansion or like repossesses this mansion from like one of his ancestors or something. And like the first night he stays in there, he hears like hundreds of rats in like the woodwork of the wall.
Ew,
He like freaks out and he throws back this tapestry where like he hears the noise and there's nothing there. And then his cat starts like freaking out. And so like it like is this slow burn, like growing dread feeling of him like finding out where the rats are coming from. And I won't spoil it for you because as bad as you think it could be, it is so much worse. But it's like it's super quick read, great eldritch vibe. Huge recommend. Big reader nowadays.
Big reader?
Yeah,
That sounds so cool.
Forcing myself to read now.
Actually, you know what? I've been reading too, believe it or not.
What have you been reading?
I was never a big reader, but Aaron has a favorite book series, the King Killer Chronicles, which has 2 books in it that are quite long. And then the third one, the author has been working on for a long time. Believe it or not, the author actually streams Minecraft.
That's crazy.
His name is Patrick Rothfuss. I didn't even know that.
That's so funny because like that's something I've never. Am I using the wrong? I'm using a pic.
And he's like an old guy with a huge beard. That's like
that's even cooler.
the most brilliant writer I've ever read. And he like just plays Minecraft. He'll like get on and be like, hello everybody. He'll just sit there, just watch chat for a little bit and he'll be like, yeah, today we're gonna play some Minecraft. He's like super quiet, but like a bunch of people show up just because of his book. It's like so funny. It's so funny to me.
Adorable, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty adorable.
I've never thought about the fact that like as we get older, it's going to be more and more likely that like famous authors might also just be Twitch streamers at the same time. Too.
That is such a weird, goofy thought. That's such a
Like,
weird, goofy thought.
It's entirely possible that we're going to have like classic fantasy novels or like sci-fi works of fiction, and then like you are also going to be able to like look up like rage clips of like some dude getting headshot in Valorant and losing his mind. But, like,
Yeah,
this
right.
dude also wrote like a 700-page novel that like goes down in history for like Hugo prizes.
Oh my gosh, it's equally as weird to me to think about like traditional media stars and like non-traditional media stars kind of beginning to mold together. You know, like to imagine seeing like Jennifer Lawrence Twitch streaming Valorant. Like,
Yeah, dude.
it doesn't compute in your head. That is a goofy thought. That's a goofy thought to me. Or like a Nobel Peace Prize winner,
Yeah,
Neil deGrasse
yeah.
Tyson, just like kicking it back in Minecraft. Like it's a pretty funny thought to me.
I just think it's super interesting because like we're gonna start having like, you know, politicians and like world leaders and stuff that like probably played video games growing up, and like that's just not a thing right now at all. And I'm just very interested to like see the personalities of these people that like enter into these positions, even though they've like come from the same kind of tech upbringing that like a lot of us have now. And it's a little tiny thing that I'm excited for.
World leaders streaming on Twitch is a funny thought.
Like, could you
The president of the
imagine
United
that?
States just like playing a game.
Like the Queen of England, like hitting clips in CS:GO.
Imagine imagine how insufferable the chat would be.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you just have people like asking about policies and stuff
Yeah.
while they're like trying to focus on their game.
Hey, let's while you're down here, let's keep going down here. Let's take a walk. I got a couple things for you. Do you have a stone?
Oh.
Do you have an iron pickaxe?
Oh, dude, I have 2 iron nuggets in my inventory.
All right, here,
that we
take this.
found. Oh. Oh. Oh, thank you.
Now just keep on walking. Just keep on walking.
I'm doing it.
This is a threat.
He's got like a crossbow to my back as I'm moving down.
Yeah, I actually do.
Oh, jeez, man.
How'd you know?
I didn't. I was joking. I was going to say he has a gun to my head, but I was like, there's no guns in Minecraft.
Just
but
keep
there's crossbows.
walking, man. I'll ask the questions.
Is that what I think that is, Dan?
You know, it might be. It might be. It depends what you think it
those-
is.
Are those diamonds?
First of all, this is an amethyst, which is
Yeah,
pretty
I
cool.
just
You can
saw
take a
that.
look. Yeah, there's a lot of cool blocks you can get from that. That was just luck. But
So
yeah.
pretty.
Yeah. Time for an advancement, buddy.
Oh, man.
I
Is
mean,
this all
there's
for
only
me?
2 of them. I guess I didn't check behind this block here, but
That's enough for a hoe.
yeah, it is. Well. Look at
Diamond
that.
hoe is one of the best items in the game. because
Mind
it
this
can
block
break-
real quick. There's a chance that there's diamonds behind this block, but it's very unlikely.
Oh, let me take a peek.
Right here. Nope. Mwah.
Oh,
Hey,
Okay,
we got some iron. That's some good stuff. And some lapis.
2, 3.
Ooh. Look at you, getting rich.
That, man. I'm basically Elon Musk.
Some
now.
good stuff. Man, you're gonna be so drippy with that diamond armor.
I'm so excited, man. I'll make booties first because those are
Yeah.
the best pieces of armor.
I agree, absolutely. It's all about the kicks. There's nothing else down there. That was all the surprises. There was a mine shaft, but it's kind of far. Like, you kind of got to go down to a cave. I left some signs for you, so.
It'll be a project for a future date.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. There you go. I just wanted to get you to get that diamonds enchantment.
Nobody's ever gotten me diamonds on Philo SMP before.
Yeah, I mean, there's first time for everything.
I'm so excited. Do I make a sword or do I save them and make armor?
That's the question. Now
Or do
that
I
you
put
have
'em in item frames in my house and just say
Yeah.
Grant's diamonds.
Oh, honestly, not a bad idea. Now that you have a staircase down to diamond level though, it will be easier to find diamonds.
You know, I
You'll
think one
you'll
of my
just be able
next
to
projects-
mine in one direction, and then diamonds might show up, and then you can mine them. And you know what you could do with those diamonds, Spaff?
Give them to you?
I mean, that's an option. Or you could even, if you wanted to, I mean, you could make yourself some diamond stuff. Maybe some armor,
We'll
maybe.
raid Maz.
Yeah, sure.
We'll be
Honestly,
good friends.
we could gank.
Oh, there you go. You're learning the
We
terminology.
could gank Banderbull, which is Aaron.
Oh, what's his name in here?
Banderbull. That's gonna be his Twitch name.
Oh, okay. I will remember that. Oh, is this your dog or my dog?
That is my dog. Would you mind throwing my little pickaxe back to me? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make you a new one if you'd like. I know you have armor. Or not armor. I know you have iron now. I'd hate to baby you too much.
I'd be more than happy to make one. I can, where is the iron that I got? Wait. Oh, raw iron. I was like trying to look for it, man. My first iron smelted. There's a little bunny outside with red eyes. That's scary.
Ooh. I wonder. Oh yeah, the white bunnies have red eyes. The little tundra bunnies.
I'm king of the tundra.
It looks like Bunnicula. Did you ever read that book as a kid?
No.
It was a bunny vampire. It was about a bunny vampire as a pet.
Oh, I've seen that book though.
Yeah.
I've never read it.
Yeah. It was from what I remember.
I've been reading the classics recently. That's what I've been, because I haven't read since, for pleasure, I have not read since basically high school. So this year I have already read Dune,
You read Dune. How'd you think about it? I've heard a lot of good things.
Loved it. And it's hard for me to like gas it up too much because like I said, like I haven't read in so long that like it's one of 3 books that I've read in like 8 years. But
Oh, sure.
It's probably my favorite piece of literature.
Out of the 3?
Easily out of the 3, probably like top 5 for me ever. It was an incredible
Wow, really?
book.
And it's like immersive and it's like sci-fi, right? Sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah. It's like it's set. I don't remember the years that they give in the book. Like I don't know if there's like an actual set like chronological time, but it's set futuristic, but it doesn't like feel futuristic because they talk about like this point, and it's actually super interesting because AI has become a hot topic recently.
Oh, it's about AI.
Well, part of it is because technology, even though it's super futuristic, is like kind of limited because there was like a universal rule put into place that like there's a law that you don't make machines or computers in the object of like the human mind, or like in the image of the human mind. So like they have technology like, you know, vehicles and like devices and things, but they don't have computers or AI or anything.
Whoa.
So it's like low tech future sci-fi.
That sounds so sick. I love that because fantasy kind of does that too, but in the reverse way where they're like, we have technology, but it's just magic, so it's like the other way, which is like, we have technology, but not computers. That's so interesting.
I do that a lot in my D&D campaign. I love that stuff.
Really? Okay, I am sending the chords to your house in our group chat. Now you have them forever.
Perfect. I'll even pin it. And
I love the little animal noises. I'm just sending a message real quick. Oh yeah, you pinned that message. Good thinking.
I totally forget why I was just making sticks. What was I doing? Was it fences? It may have been fences.
It was probably fences. I think you just got some fences here. I think that's all you got to do. I think you got these fences around the... Oh, and cobblestone. Could probably use some cobblestone.
Trying to get the outline.
Man, this view is amazing. This is looking really nice. This is really looking nice.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
These skeletons are a little kind of a nuisance though, aren't they?
Quite a bit, yeah. Not loving them, but gotta have bad to enjoy the good.
Yeah, you're so right. That's so wise. You're so wise, Spaff.
Nah, it's so interesting you'd bring up the point of, oh, skeleton!
Hey! Wait, where? Oh my goodness, he's a sniper. He was just up on this hill, hiding from us.
I have, like, expert level skeletons around here that are just going to all ends to make sure that I don't finish my house.
They know, they're actually so scared of you that they're trying to outsmart you, I think.
Yeah, they know that if I get stabilized, that it's all over for the skeleton community. Oh yeah, I'll kill them with their own weapon.
They know that you're too powerful to be kept alive. Do you think they have like a hierarchy of skeletons in this game? I mean, there's wither skeletons in the Nether.
Oh yeah, you think that's like a different race of skeletons or a different hierarchy?
Well, hear me out. It could be possible, but also, you want to know what else has wither in the name? The wither. You want to know how you make the wither boss? wither skeleton heads.
Are you implying that the Wither is just a skeleton that's been around for a long time? Perhaps an eldritch skeleton entity?
You know, it really could be. And you know what we could do sometime? We could just summon this guy.
Oh, and you know
Maybe
what
we could ask him. We
supposed to
could
do
ask him.
Completely unrelated, but what's Maz's coordinates?
Maz, I could get him. I could get Maz's coordinates.
Yeah, completely unrelated to the whole summoning the Wither thing. I was just curious about the Maz's coordinates.
Yeah. But no, I could easily get his coordinates. I mean, not that he would have anything to do with the spawning in the nether or anything like that.
Right, of course. I mean, like, why would he? But I hope he's not here right
now. He said that he was AFK. But honestly, Maz has been a powerhouse in the server. He's kind of been, in some ways, like my right-hand man.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, my right-hand cloud is Plu. Who's the other one? Plu is like their little character is like a cloud on a little humanoid body.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it's great. They also stream sometimes. They're great. Maz is my right-hand man. Plu is my right-hand cloud. It works out. It works out really well, nicely. Also, oh yeah. I will also say, Spaff, that you are. Hey, it's snowing. Oh, isn't that nice?
Oh, this is.
I love the snow.
It's covering the grass. I'm so excited.
Oh yes. Oh, your house looks so good, man. This looks
it's gonna
so
have
good.
A roof. It's not gonna just look like this box. I'm just trying to decide what block I want to use for like the extended like roof canopy, and I don't quite know what I want that to be yet. And I made some spruce slabs, but like I don't know if that's the vibe that I really want to go with for the roof too. So I might do cobble or like stone or something, but
yeah. There's a block called deep slate now. Do you want to take a look at it? You can make it into bricks. You can make it into tiles. It looks pretty nice, but it's darker than cobblestone. It's another option, of course.
Is this like in the same vein of like granite and diorite, where you can like craft without having to like furnace this stone?
Yeah, actually, it is like that. It's more akin to cobblestone though. Think of it as like, because once you get to like negatives and stuff, deep slate starts spawning, and then you hardly ever see stone. It's like just deep slate. That's pretty much how it works.
Okay,
yeah,
I see.
But it's a really cool building block.
Bedrock.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. It's like,
Lovely.
it's like, you know a parfait? You know what a parfait is?
Oh, I do. I actually ate one every day in lunch at high school.
They're so good. And I'm also happy for you that happened to you. That's good fortune, my friend. Think of the Minecraft world as a parfait, okay?
Okay.
You got us on top, we're the fruit, right? The granola is the dirt. Then you got the yogurt part, and that is the cobblestone. And then under that, you got a thick layer of the fruit, of the like fruit jelly stuff, you know.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that fruit jelly stuff is this cobbled deep slate that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I got
Does
it.
that
So
does
you're
that help?
telling me
Does that help?
Yeah. So it's all edible, is what I'm getting.
You know, I haven't given it a try.
I think you're missing out then.
Yeah, but now that you point that out, there's a lot of similarities to Minecraft and a parfait. Maybe that's why I like Minecraft so much.
Maybe, man. I used to eat those things every single day in high school. I can't remember the last time I had one though, because they served them in the lunch line. But I love parfaits.
Parfaits are just, I mean, how could you go wrong with a parfait?
Can't. That's the fun part about it.
You cannot.
It's like pizza.
Yeah, it is like pizza. We had school pizza once, and one time I had school pizza and it made me sick that day, and then I could never eat it again after that. And I was so sad. I loved the school pizza, but I just couldn't do it after that day.
School pizza. I don't know what kind of school pizza you had going for you back
It was
home.
not good. It wasn't.
Yeah, ours was terrible.
Oh, it was bad? Do you remember those folded pizzas with like the floury, like thick, like, do you know what I'm talking about? They're like folded in half.
I know exactly what you're talking
They had
about.
like the cubed like meat in there, like the little cubes and the sauce and the cheese, bro.
It was like bagel bites.
Yes. My mouth is watering, I know. I haven't eaten much today. And after stream, I'm actually going to be I'm gonna get myself some grub. But now talking about that foldable pizza, I know it was probably mid, but it was mid in the best way.
Or sorry, off topic question a little bit. Do you need jungle logs to plant cocoa seeds on?
I think you do. Do you want some of these jungle logs?
Or are you using those as fuel?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, let me steal 3 of those.
Yeah, go for it.
I was like, what jungle logs?
Yeah. We have so many jungle logs in your spawn. Our spawn, by the way, is surrounded by just like this giant U of mangrove. That's like the entire spawn. You kind of saw it. You spawned in it, but like past DJ's house, there's mangrove. Like the direction we went, we did the netherrack over the mangrove. And then the only direction there isn't is that like ocean that you can go to. So it's like, it's super secluded. I'm excited though, but because it will make it look cool with like paths and things. Paths and things through the mangrove.
Dude, my favorite part outside of like the early game Minecraft and farming is like when the world gets more developed and you start building like paths or railways or like methods of travel between people's homes.
Railways, underground railways.
I love that, man. Mine might be a little tricky though. We did go a little far before I stopped.
Oh, that's all right. Maz will get the nether down. He'll get the nether portal down, and then we can start working on that transcontinental railroad.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It would be fun though. A little railroad over this mountain. You know what I noticed, Spaff, recently? You want to know what I noticed? And it's about you, by the way.
Oh, is it?
I think every now and then. Now, this is just an inkling. This is just what I think. This is what I think I've heard. Every now and then, I think I hear a little bit of a southern accent in your voice, southern twang.
Really?
Just a little bit, and maybe I am just completely wrong and crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. You wouldn't happen to be from like a more southern state, would you?
I am from Indiana.
That's not that southern, but
But my dad's side of the family, a lot of farmers.
Rule.
And my mom's immediate side of the family, less extended than my dad's, is also pretty. They got the southern talk to it.
Yeah, they got that rule. I'm farming.
I grew up in the urban schooling environment, but it definitely, you are like the first person to ever make that comment to me. Is
that right? I'm sure you've met people that have lived more northern, right? That has to be true.
Yeah, I noticed it a lot when I first went to Purdue because I knew 2 girls that lived in Chicago, and it was the first time I'd actually heard a Chicago accent in person, and it was jarring to me because I'd only ever seen it in like Hollywood films and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, it's real. Like,
and like Joyzy, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Man.
It was, dude, so
sounds awesome.
So, you know how I said I took a lot of math classes at Purdue?
Yes.
So, creeper, house.
I'm running. Close it. Ah!
Oh,
no!
Oh shh.
Oh no! Your chest. That was.
Oh, no. Where's my flanks?
No! Your wall. Your whole wall.
I can't wear my flanks.
This is.
Where's the log?
This is the.
We both clicked
This is
the door
the
at
worst.
same time.
This is the worst.
I can't pick up anything.
It's. Oh my gosh! It's the worst possible thing that could have happened.
Snowball
At least my
crash.
dog is still alive. At least you're still alive, doggy. Oh,
Oh, he got
Spaff.
hit though. His tail's got to be down. What is?
Wow.
Extreme. Oh man, that was brutal.
Oh. Aaron? Oh no. Oh, that was brutal. That was brutal.
I need to make.
Make some chests real quick.
Yeah.
Man, that was crazy. You know what? You know what I think, Spaff?
What's that?
I think the skeletons put the creeper up to that.
I absolutely agree, and I think we need to eliminate all skeletons within a 40-mile radius.
I think you may have picked like an area close to one of their like bases. If they have, I don't know what skeletons do.
I'm bitter right now. I'm bitter. Oh, don't worry. I got extra doors though, because for some reason 3 or 6 planks
Makes 3 doors.
3 of those.
Oh my!
things.
This is what I'm saying. They're
Whoa.
trying to finish the job.
Dude, what did I do to him? Man, and I'm out of cobblestone.
I never should have come here.
This is the worst day of my life. Actually, it's not. It's a great day. I get to play Minecraft with Grant.
Yeah.
But this Minecraft day.
Even look at this guy. Honestly, I think he just wants something. I don't even think he's a bad guy.
Oh wait. Oh, that's fun. Maybe I just got lucky. I didn't realize that your hold on. I'm gonna set this straight. Let me just where's my dirt? Gonna fix that from happening anytime soon.
Man.
Make a little dirt wall for now. There we go.
And that was tough.
My bed didn't get destroyed. I mean, it got destroyed, but like I still have it.
Yeah, see, we need a wall of fortitude. You know what? I'm gonna start threatening them with my crossbow. Strafe. I'm strafing.
Did I just hear a zombie, man?
Yeah, dude, this guy, but again, I think this guy just wants something. I don't think he's trying to do anything funny.
I may have quite possibly picked the absolute worst location, mob-wise, to build this.
I mean, honestly, they seem organized. They seem like they kind of seem like intelligent life at this point.
It is putting me
I'm pretty
off.
sure I heard one talking English or something that sounded close to English.
You're stressing me out. Did you hear what they said?
What? No, all I could make out is like special unit, something like that. Like
Skeleton Team 6.
I heard one of them say like gank, like
Dude,
urgently.
They're League of Legends.
They're legend.
themselves.
You
No.
rebuilt this in record time.
Oh, thank you.
You know,
It's
so I gotta say something, Spaff.
yeah.
I just have this, you know, Vanderbilt just kind of said, "Oh no," and then he left. And that's a little concerning. I don't know what it was. I think I better just check spawn real quick. I'm gonna just make sure everything's fine. I'm gonna TP to spawn real quick.
Take your time. But keep me in the loop because now I'm curious.
Okay, I'll let you know if anything's happening here. Let's see where that puts me. I'm in water. Okay, good. I can't quite remember where spawn is specifically, but I have TP'd into a mangrove swamp, which means I am close. I'm climbing to the treetops right now.
Be careful, soldier.
Thank you. Oh, I found it. I was close.
Dude, these skeletons are relentless. There's another one.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. But here's the thing. This isn't the first time. This isn't the first time something like this has happened on the server. They're everywhere. I'm gonna have a clip coming out soon. I swear, there had to be more than 10 skeletons on this one hill, like right by my house.
That's insane.
It was pretty crazy, dude. I think we should sleep. I'm back at spawn. I don't see anything here. Out of the ordinary. But I'm gonna go ahead and sleep real quick.
What an ominous action for Aaron to take.
I know. But here's the thing with Vanderbilt. I'm going to say, like, there's been times in the past where he just kind of gets himself into trouble. And he kind of finds ways to indicate it in strange ways. Like he will leave, maybe signs. He'll leave signs. He'll leave little monuments. Just strange things, which is kind of why I'm checking it out, because this isn't the first time something like this has happened. But to be honest, I might need your help here. Just looking around.
All right, give me just a moment to stash my junk that I have accumulated from the IED that blew up inside my house.
The airstrike.
Yeah.
Do you need moss? Come check
Lord
out
of
my
the
chef. Yeah, I have seen the Lord of the Rings.
You know that scene with the orc that runs in with the bomb?
Yeah, I do know that scene.
Yeah, that
was
my house.
honestly
Wow.
same energy.
Psychopath behavior, man. At least I still have my melon seeds. I would have been the angriest if I had lost those.
Those are pretty important. I mean, it's like endless foods plus melons. How do you feel about watermelon in general? Like, let's just start with vibe. Like not taste.
IRL watermelon or Minecraft?
IRL watermelon.
Oh, dude.
What's the vibe you get?
I love watermelon.
I mean, you're a foodie. Have you seen the guy that's the water sommelier? I think that's how you say it. On TikTok.
I have not.
He talks about water and which waters are the best, and he gets hired. He gets hired by businesses to tell them which waters they should have with their meals.
That's sweet, actually.
Yeah, it's very cool. There's a special visa that people that have like won the Nobel Prize, won like gold medals in. Nice, you got some armor finally. That's good stuff.
It was actually just iron ingots.
Oh,
I think I actually
there you go.
decided what I'm going to use my iron ingots on.
Oh, that is good news. That is good news. Maybe you'll get this visa too if you keep playing like this. But
I'm gonna make a bucket.
it's a bucket. Good plan. Good plan.
Because I have no water up here.
Oh yeah, you need that. You need that. I mean, how could you survive without it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, building block of life. That's what my biology teacher told me.
A block of water. Source block of water.
First block of water, yeah. All things that all living creatures need to survive. It was air, dirt house, cooked lamb chop, and source block of water.
Source block of water. Yeah, I remember that too in biology, actually. You know, they taught that like several times each year, even though I felt like we didn't have to review it.
Dude, one of the most disillusioning things that I've ever experienced. So I lived with a guy that at Purdue, and he was just so smart. He was double majoring in like neurology and biochem. But I had to take like science classes in my early years because technically at Purdue, computer science, even though it is a completely technology-based field, is still considered a science. So you have to take actual world science classes as required courses. Super dumb. But he told me, yeah, basically everything that you learn in entry-level biology about like cells and like all that junk, like it's all completely wrong. And that when he started taking like specialized classes, all the teachers had to be like, yeah, you're going to need to like dump all the knowledge that you have on this because most of what you were taught is just completely incorrect and it was like simplified for the sake of like teaching for standardized tests.
What? Dude, that's crazy.
Devastated me.
Wait, so mitochondria, it's not the powerhouse of the cell?
It's not the powerhouse.
What? No.
It's like technically
I've been lied to my whole life.
Yeah, dude.
That's like the one science meme.
Yeah, I know. That's what made it even crazier because I was like, that's the one thing that everyone knows and it's wrong.
I'm genuinely upset.
Yeah, man.
Wait, so if it's not the powerhouse of the cell, what the heck is it?
It's technically ribosomes, I think, because they like feed everything that I.
You know, I learned about ribosomes. It turns out they're underrated.
I just found out, by the way, that you can actually mix wood for chests. So like I just used
yes,
4
you
oak
can.
and
You
5
can.
spruce to make
You can.
wood. Yeah, little Minecraft thing.
Oh, you know what I'd like to do, Smaff?
What's that?
I'd like to sit with you out here next to my house looking into the sunset. And I can get you back to your house real easy with my special operators tools.
Let me put my little bedside stand down and I'll dump my inventory. And I'm ready to be TP'd.
Oh, you're ready to be TP'd? Okay.
Beam me up, Philo.
Beam you up. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What's that guy from Norse mythology? Like the guy who chills with Thor and stuff with the golden eyes?
You talking about Heimdall?
Yeah, Heimdall. He's
That's
cool.
you, man.
He's cool. I'm Heimdall right now.
Grant Doll.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Welcome to my dojo.
It spawned me inside of
Yeah,
you,
it's literally inside. Literally inside. But yeah, I mean, this is the dojo. So far, everything's normal. I mean, I can't tell anything that's different. You know, like just looking and stuff. Sometimes what's his face leaves stuff behind. I don't know. I haven't seen anything weird. You notice anything weird?
What is this?
Wait, what?
That was in.
Wait, where was
this?
this? I
haven't opened it yet.
Hold on, I gotta stop my music here. You didn't make this book and quill?
Oh man, I haven't seen a cow since I've been on the server. It couldn't possibly be me.
Oh, you're right. We haven't killed any cows. I didn't make this book and quill. Okay, wait,
What's
hold
his
on.
name?
Oh my gosh. Hold on, there's actually a message here. Wait. Okay. It says, Philo, help me, in all caps. I found myself stuck in the space between the chunks. ... Don't ask me how. In a new paragraph, I see you have Spaff accompanying you. He's certainly powerful enough to speak the summoning spell.
Magic.
I don't know what he's talking about here. The summoning spell, like the area between the chunks. But this is classic Vanderbilt. He just does things, I guess. Bring him southeast of Spawn. There you will find my summoning circle. Okay. He must read from the book on the lectern with a great voice. Please hurry. Your local magic user, Vanderbilt.
It sounds like he's in danger.
It sounds like he's got himself stuck somewhere. What do you think he means, the space between the chunks? Here, I'll even let you hold the book and quill. Clearly, it wants you for this mission.
I need to figure out what direction.
Southeast. I think if you F3, I think it shows.
To figure out where
it's kind of hard to find, honestly. I'm looking for it too. Oh, I see it. It's like under XYZ, 3 lines under XYZ. You see it?
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, it looks
south, west, north.
South.
He said south.
Southeast.
So it's this way.
It's this way. What do you think he means, man? Space between the chunks?
Is he talking about the Nether?
I don't think so.
Southeast of Spawn?
Southeast of Spawn, yeah. So we just keep going this way?
It's not the Moss shop, is it?
I don't know.
He said there was a lectern.
You said there was a lectern? There was a summoning circle of sorts?
Nothing.
No, I've been in here. I don't think it's...
Is it perhaps...
Wait a sec. Wait a sec.
Building down over there? Is that...
Wait,
is
I
that
think
your
it's this
home?
way, actually. I think I see something over here.
Oh.
Do you see that? It's kind of blends in with the moss.
Ooh.
This is kind of freaking me out, dude.
It's kind of creepy, man. First the skeleton brigade, and now this.
What? I've never seen this before.
This is dangerous.
Summoning circle?
This is dark
What is
magic, Grant.
Look, I don't know. But does it say anything?
One must speak these words to summon the great Vanderbilt.
Oh my gosh, what? Okay, well, I mean, it said you have to do it in a great voice. Looks like you gotta say these words.
Spappy wappy, oodles of noodles, Cambridge University.
Oh my gosh, dude, the ground is shaking. Oh my gosh! He's here! What is... Bro, are you okay, dude? What? Please, in Minecraft chat, like, just... What the heck? Are you okay? Where were you? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Spaff, you saved him. You saved him.
He has a beard.
He does. Oh my gosh. I mean, look, Vanderbilt, listen, you gotta stop experimenting with all this magic.
I didn't mean to click that. That was... I was just making sure he could still respond.
He says, I had no idea the skeletons and Creeper had made an alliance. He knows about the skeletons. Is this what it's about?
How did he know?
Oh my gosh. How do you know about the skeletons? Oh my goodness. I'm
1,000 years.
1,000 years? Take these. You will need to make a choice one day. A poison potato and a potato. A choice?
Where's he going?
I don't know. Looks like you should hold on to those, though. They seem important.
I'll take great care of them. I'll keep them somewhere nobody will find them until they're needed.
He's just standing there.
I have a
battle to fight. I'll see you once again. Farewell. What the actual heck was that about?
That creeper was sent by someone else.
He knows about the Creeper Skeleton Alliance. He knows about it.
And I'm freaking out, man.
I'm freaking out too. Did you see the way he was like spasming in here?
Yeah, dude, 1,000 years will mess a guy up.
He was in there for 1,000 years. I'm telling you, Vanderbilt just does stuff without asking, and sometimes he gets him in trouble. And now he has a battle to fight. What do you think it means?
Where the beard came from?
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Should we help him? Do we need to find him?
Honestly, I don't think there's anything we could do.
I mean, I'm ill-equipped. I have no armor. I have no weapons. I dumped everything before I was TP'd here.
Look, he was obvious about one thing. Walk with me. He was obvious about one thing. I think he said that you were going to have to make a choice someday. He clearly knows what's happening more than we do. I think maybe one day that potato and that poisonous potato, maybe it has something important in this whole thing. I don't know.
Dude, I'm still reeling from the fact that I just cast a summoning spell.
You did. I have never seen anything that cool in my life. The way the way you shouted it. He saw something in you. He said there's power in you, Spaff. He didn't even think I had the power, and I'm server opt.
Dude, I don't know if I feel ready. I mean, I was the first to die. Maybe it has something to do with that.
I think you might be right, actually. I don't know. It's a mystery, but here, come here. That was kind of crazy. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. I think a little music might calm the nerves. Sit with me.
I need something to calm the nerves.
Sit with me.
Oh,
that's so much better.
This is exactly what I needed.
Sit with me, Spaff. Just take a seat, man. Wow.
Grant, don't make any sudden moves.
Wait, what? Do you see something?
There's a creeper on the other side of your house.
Okay. Oh, I see him. Okay, he's going the other way, I think. I think we're fine.
Alright, I'm coming back to sit.
Yeah. Dude. Look at this world we made, man. Look at what you accomplished today.
I'm thrilled. I mean, I'm nervous, but excited.
But excited, yeah. I mean, apparently we're in a war now or something. But
no. Grant, look out!
Oh my gosh, that actually jump scared me. They're sent somebody. Really? At my house? I see the creeper. Let's get inside. We better get inside. Stop the music.
Man. They know where spawn is.
Okay, well they interrupted our nice moment, but look, I think we're something big is happening. I think this is important. I think you're meant to be here, you know? Look at him trying to get in.
What if I'm not ready though?
I think you're ready. Spaff, if there's one thing I know about you, with your experience in shoutcasting, with your knowledge of the culinary arts, I think there's no one better suited than to make a choice one day, whatever that may be. Look at him. I think he wants you, Spaff.
Freaking out, Grant. I'm freaking out.
All right, dude. Well, here, listen. We did a lot today, okay? Your house, you got a house. It looks amazing. You got iron. You did it all yourself too. I just watched. It was amazing.
I'm learning.
I'm proud of you, man.
When the time
I'm proud of
comes.
you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, man. You did good today. I don't think they can get in here. Let's take a break, all right? Just take it easy. Stay safe. Stay safe.
I will.
And I'll see you next time, all right?
Thank you, Grant, for everything.
Yeah. Thank you. Also, Spaff, one last thing. I'm a little shy to ask. You know, it's almost Valentine's Day.
Oh, Grant, you shouldn't.
I don't have a Valentine.
Grant, I would be honored.
Yes.
Grant, will you be my Valentine?
I was gonna ask you the same thing! Bro!
shit.
Oh, shoot, bro! Oh, this is the best day ever, man.
What a great end to a stressful
Yeah.
day.
Oh, man. Well, okay. Man, on that note, I'm gonna send you off, all right?
All right.
Here, we'll disconnect. I'll make sure I get you back to your house later, okay?
I'll prepare. I'll stay
Yeah.
safe. I
Get
promise.
some armor. Stay safe, man. You're out there in
Thank
the
you, Grant.
boonies.
I could tell this is just the beginning.
It's just the beginning. All right, man. I'm gonna get off now. I wish you luck. Man. Spaff, you're an incredible guy.
You too, Grant. It's been an honor just to even share a single stream so far.
Thank you. I'll talk to you again soon, all right, Valentine?
Oh, I'll await it every waking moment.
Okay. Good night, bro.
See you, man.
Wow. What a stream, guys. Did you see that? Freaking Vanderbilt. What is he up to? Between the chunks. I don't know what to make of it all. But Spaff, he's something else. He's got something going on. I believe in him. And whenever that choice comes, I think he'll make the right one. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. It was such a fun stream. Spaff, thank you for joining. If you're watching this, I had a great time, honestly. It was a great time. It was a great time. We're going to work on this SMP, get it up and running. We're going to have applications available for people. We're going to get that Discord ready. And I think we're going to be having some fun. The heart. Yeah, man. Right back at you. Not less than. That's what I meant to say. But thanks, everybody. If you're on YouTube, VOD watchers, hello. How you guys doing? Thanks for watching this whole video. You can watch the next one after this. You can watch the next one. The next day in this Philo SMP will be available via the VODs channel. But you probably know that by now. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't even know what to say after that. I just don't know what to think about Vanderbilt. I'm kind of concerned for him fighting a battle all on his own. But we're going to have to rest with that information, and maybe later some light will be shed on the situation. But for now, we're going to have some rest. Going to take a break, and we'll be back again someday. Goodbye, everybody. I wish you luck. Stay strong. And keep watching over your shoulder, just in case. Just in case there's a creeper, or a skeleton, or maybe a zombie that wants something. I still don't know if he's involved in the whole thing, but just stay vigilant, alright? Alright, everybody? I'll see you again next time. Bye, everybody.